Yeah, we got a little bit into it, but yeah.
Out,
Canceled last week.
out
We
in
back.
La Bunda Ox, and we're back. And I
Bunda
actually have
Ox.
my audio on this time, so
Yay.
Yeah.
fucking
And then
hey.
meanwhile, fucking Zell's like just light years away from us.
Yes.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah, we're ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's do the Destiny roll. Let me do that.
All right.
Oh yes.
You guys
we do
may
have
roll
to
for
do that.
Destiny. And
Shabam!
Oh
Wow.
my
Thanks,
god!
Oh,
We're off to a
Oh
horrible,
my God!
horrible start.
Why is Indy always the only one that rolls light side buttons?
Indy's the only one who rolls anything good. Let's be honest.
You've been the only one to do it like the last 3 times.
This is true. This is true.
RNG gods just don't like
It's
us.
evolving.
RNG gods are some
RNG
Mandalorian
gods.
haters, is what's going on here.
Oh, dude, it's like when I fucking couldn't shoot him point blank range the last
Oh
time.
no! I forgot
He
about
was
that.
3 feet in front of you.
And then I beat him into his hole and shot him down there.
Hey, whatever works.
Oh, God.
Motherfuckers are gonna
kill all my
Yeah, that.
Hi,
Squidward. Wanna play?
I still watch that video like 3 or 4 times.
Dude, it's so fucking
It brings
good.
me great joy.
I'm gonna kill all my lilies. Hi, Squidward.
Squidward,
Wanna
wanna
play?
play?
Blam, blam.
All right, Jomi, let's recap.
All right. So last time, having investigated your previous portal or the next in your line over here at Schifrin,
Hell yeah.
Nice.
you guys now have learned of its seeming endpoint over here on the hut planet
Whoops.
of Cleva.
Sorry.
You're good.
For some reason, my light side dark side points were in the middle of the screen.
Apparently found on this gas giant along the Shag Pabol, which is a hyperlane and hut space. You guys are kind of unsure, like even how a structure could exist within, a gas giant, or at least those of you who didn't go through the portal. Yet, of course, you guys are pretty sure that your bounty would have headed for that planet based on, what you found so far. So, more or less, you guys have decided to set your course there. Based on what I've seen, depending on your astrogation check, which we will get to in a moment, it'll be roughly a week or 2. I might be off a little bit. We will see exactly. Again, mostly it's hyperspace is the speed of plot. So really it'll take as long as we need it to. That being said, of course, Zell was a bit more impatient and leapt ahead through the portal, which then closed behind him, stranding him on a rock platform floating in the atmosphere of Cleva. So we will start there, and then we will jump to you guys in hyperspace, and then we will go back and forth a couple times here. So, but before we actually get completely started, you guys have any questions for me?
No,
Good.
I don't.
No, you're good. I just really want Zell to have a beard, but I know he can't grow one.
He makes one out of grass.
He makes one out of grass.
There's a rock. There's no grass.
It's like
I got bored waiting for you assholes.
it's like that scene in SpongeBob when him and Sandy race, and the end of the Krusty Krab be like, "Yeah, I was waiting for you, just like a Mandalorian to keep us the shot waiting."
God.
I mean, he's gonna be there for a week. I'm sure he's gonna get bored.
Oh man. All right.
Oh.
Well, good thing I have a good astrogation check.
So, starting with Zell. So, Zell, you come through the portal. You are on, again, what appears to be a floating rock with atmosphere. Even at a glance, you can kind of see that there's some sort of energy field. And you are floating in the atmosphere of a gas giant. You do see a console, which seems to be glowing dully over here. Doesn't really resemble any technology you're familiar with. You probably wouldn't be able to see that from where you are, but I'll go ahead and unpause it. Yeah, going up to the edge, you would see that there is some other sort of superstructure or technology underneath the platform as well.
Okay. Well,
With that said, yeah. So what would you like to do?
well, we've already had all these discussions, Jeremy, so I knew to do exactly what I was going to do in our discussions, and patiently await the arrival of my team, the rest of them, because they're spineless and they don't want to jump through the damn portal. And
No, I feel
just
like
take
we
it
should.
from there when they get here.
I feel like we should just play this out. Matt, and Zay could have just not showed up to this session. just have Indy play throughout the whole week.
Just
Well, what'd you
slowly
do?
going insane.
You have to keep rolling sanity checks.
Like it's just every 5 minutes.
Just
All these squares make a circle.
Wilson.
All
Vigilance.
These squares make a circle.
Cool. No, you have to keep rolling cool checks, which you would definitely fail at because you only have one green.
Yeah, it would be awful.
Oh no. Just
That's
every
funny.
time you do it,
Harder,
you make a
harder,
new
harder.
friend out of a piece of dirt from the platform.
You make grass
a rock.
Wilsons.
This is Chester the chicken. He's been here since day 3.
Just make a bunch of
Throws them off
Wilsons.
the side. How dare you disrespect me?
And you just hear
It's
the
like that episode of SpongeBob
You
with
just-
fucking Chip and Penny and use napkin.
Oh God.
Oh my god!
you just hear off in the distance, dipping sauce.
Dipping sauce. Yeah.
There is no all grass
We
and no
show
dipping
up-
sauce
I
makes
feel like we did that
Zeltor a
more
dull
like Dr.
boy.
Eggman from,
Like, we show up and
from
we're-
Sonic to...
But like, imagine if we like show up and we're like watching him through like the video feed on one of the sensors on the ship, and we're just watching. He's like singing with them, and one of us would just go, "That rock has the most beautiful voice."
All right, what's next?
Oh fuck!
And like only one of us is aware that that it's actually just Zeltor. Like, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but there's life form on that
Did
rock.
you lose the
only
lampshade
one.
on your jump through the portal?
No, no, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
The lampshade is his Wilson. The lampshade is his only friend.
Every time he puts on the lampshade, he's another personality.
Oh.
That's funny.
Zell, what do you have to say for yourself? I don't know. I'm a lamp.
Honestly, I'm totally fine with sitting this session out and we could just watch Indy's character slowly go insane.
I don't think that'd be a good thing. An insane to shot is not a fun to shot.
Yeah, the next session would end poorly, I think.
Yeah, I think it would. Hi, Zoe. It's been a little bit. How you doing? Oh God, he's eating me. Roll for it.
We just fucking throw all the Glock sauce at you.
Okay,
Here,
okay,
have
Indy,
it.
Indy, why don't you describe what we talked about? So what do you want to do while you're hanging out? You would realize that you'd have to wait some time.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is a basic thing, is I'm gonna tinker with all my stuff because I have nothing better to do, and I'm gonna do all that, and then when I'm done with that, I'm probably either gonna go into a state of hibernation and just chill, because I'm basically a giant reptile, and that's what reptiles do.
Okay.
Okay. So do you want to tell them your ultimate goal, or do you want to reveal it like when you're done?
Oh, I want to show them when they get here. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin the surprise.
All right, great. So the first check to sort of tinker, I'm going to say, is to kind of assess the parts that you have, right? So kind
Yep.
of what you need to disassemble and reassemble, and to successfully do so. So with you, the way I kind of have this figured is your mechanics isn't very good, so it would be a mechanics check of 2 purple, because that would be the normal thing. However, being a brute, if you wanted to use brute force to, like, kind of rip
Make things work.
rip things off and jam things into place, I would make it a harder check, but you would obviously have a higher skill in like brawl or athletics. So I would leave that up to you.
I'm gonna use my brawl. Well, let's see. What's my athletics? I'll
Your
use my
athletics is a little
athletics
bit
and
higher.
flip a light side point because I really want this to work.
All right. So what it's going to be is your athletics against 3 purple, and then do an upgrade on this on your side. So upgrade ability.
Yay!
Good.
Ooh,
Yes.
Damn!
Oh,
Holy dude, you succeeded the
oh.
fuck out of that task.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be. I don't want to ruin it.
Oh,
I
actually,
don't want to ruin it, Jomi.
So 2 successes, an advantage, and a triumph. Actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's insane.
dude, you rolled. Zeltor's the only one
So,
rolling
what
good.
this-
Fucking great roll.
With this first roll, yeah, you knock it out of the park with this. You have everything you need. You take everything neatly, like you not neatly, but you rip things off very precisely. You don't ruin any parts, and then you just kind of lay everything out in the order, and you know what you're ready to do.
Well, with the
Hmm.
triumph, can I just use that just to fully just get it done? I wasn't expecting to roll a triumph. I don't think you were either.
No, I didn't think you'd get it on the first check.
Fuck, what am I gonna do for the next 5 days?
Well, I mean, we could say it takes forever because I mean it's gonna take him a long time.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 successes and a triumph, I think we can probably say that you're done. So,
Okay.
So I'll describe a little bit, and then I'll let you kind of take over, and then I'll update your art here. So, again, you lay all the parts out, having sort of precisely gotten everything you needed in order. You've laid them all out. You kind of don't really have a schematic, but you have this vision, and I think the triumph means you have like a very clear vision of exactly what you're trying to make, right? So I'll let you describe from there, and then I'll go ahead and update the art.
No, so this is what we're gonna do, Jomi, because I really want this to be like one of the surprises that I don't want anybody to know about it until they're here.
Got it.
So I'm gonna tinker with my stuff. I'm obviously successful. The rest of it they will see when they get here, and then I'll describe everything. I plan this out. I worked so hard on this, and I really want them to see it when they get here. I don't want to just ruin it for everybody.
Understood. So then the only other thing I would say then is
I'm gonna use my jutsu. I'm gonna use my Dashad jutsu. I'm gonna make the hand signs for Edo Tensei. And it works. With the
okay.
triumph, that's what I'm doing with. I'm gonna use my Dashad jutsu. It's not even a thing. I don't care. I got a fucking triumph. I don't give a shit.
All right. So the only other thing I was going to have you do is just make me a very standard 2 purple survival check to hibernate.
Okay.
Now, of course, like I said, it'll take like a week or 2, so it's not going to be like a full-blown hibernation. You just really need to sleep until they get there, more or less.
Yeah,
So
just
that you're not sitting there and yeah.
Ooh,
Going
fucking
insane.
hey, dude.
God damn, look at these rolls.
All right. So
I've spent a lot of time doing my research for this game so I can make a character that runs very well. So, yeah, I wanted to be a tank for you guys, and I didn't want to fuck my shit up. So,
Well, no, no, it's just the
Now I
RNG
feel
gods
bad
favor
that I
you
just
today.
slap my shit together. What?
all right. So I'm going to pass these 2 advantages. I'm actually going to pass to your friends.
yeah, give them all the advantages.
I'll give you the advantage from your first roll. You can have on your next roll. With 2 successes, yeah. So, it probably only takes you maybe a day or 2 to actually finish your tinkering and do what you want to do. You probably realize that over by the console is slightly warmer due to the lighting and everything. So you kind of head over
Yeah,
there.
I probably would amble over there.
Yeah, and just whatever the Dashad equivalent of curling up and going to sleep is.
It's literally just laying down like a log, just like a dead tree. Just all
don't.
right.
Just go stiff. All right.
Just
So-
eyes glaze over instead of close.
Yeah, because like crocodiles. I'm basically a lamprey-faced crocodile.
God.
All right. So I'm going to move us over to the Terrapin for the rest of you. And before I start that, I'm actually going to update. I'm going to update Zell, so when we go back, you will see here.
Yeah, just fucking.
Oh,
Brungus, how is the ship?
we
What do
appear
you
to
do
be
over
inside.
God?
Do they know about Brungus's credit thing? Do they get like a interstellar email that Brungus has been gambling? Your account has been tampered with. Someone has spent this
I hadn't
many
thought of
credits and then roll a d20. Or,
Brungus, can you
roll
explain to me why my space
yellow,
PayPal
one
has a
purple.
300 credit charge?
PayPal.
Hey,
My
Palpatine.
space memo has been charged.
PayPal.
What's going on?
Think about it. The Empire is coming into fashion right now.
Oh my god, PayPal Palpatine's the funniest thing.
Oh god, I
Vid
love
Dart.
it.
Cash
Every time you swipe the card, it's like, do it.
just like, do I have my funds? You go to check your funds, and it just goes, do it.
You have 50 galactic credits left. You have 66 credits
Or like,
left.
you're in the casino and you're like, don't I have any money left? And it's like, you blew it. All right, so back on the Terrapin. So you guys presumably go back to the Terrapin and set your sights on Cleva. So is there anything you'd like to do before departing Shifrin?
One
Nah,
second,
fuck
I
this
just
planet.
had another one.
Okay,
Are y'all
good.
guys gonna go and get the
So-
worm guy? Because I thought we were gonna do that, but I'm not there. So.
Oh, hold on. Just remember one more fucking. This is one more thing on that whole Pay Palpatine thing. The like super fucking like how like black cards that have their unlimited credit or whatever. You just hear unlimited credit. I had to get that out there. I thought it was so fucking funny.
No, you're great. That's fantastic.
Oh god. We have the greatest weird little one-off shits in these things. I love them. Anyways, yeah, did we go find Mr. fucking... there might be worms.
Nah, fuck that guy.
Nah,
We're
you
done.
go
I'm
find
done.
Oh yeah.
We killed them all. Let's get off this stupid planet.
Yeah, we're just slogging around. It's like, we don't know what happened to Zell. I hope that fucking Brungus didn't break anything. I hope he just ate his pizza.
Brungus is in the cockpit.
I think he did more than that.
You're just
Hey,
spinning
Georgie.
around.
So so just to see basically how long, or if there's any sort of complications along your route, make me an astrogation check. It will be 2 purple, but I'm going to spend a dark side to upgrade it.
Do we
He
get
wants
the
there to be
blue
trouble.
right?
God dang.
I'm pretty sure you have
Well,
the
I mean,
better
I did get that,
astrogation. Yeah, you have the much better
you have all those
astrogation.
advantages. So
Yeah,
you,
make
you
me add a
still have the
blue.
bonus.
So we have upgrade difficulty plus, what, 1 blue die, or?
Yep.
2, because you got they have 2 advantages though.
Oh, yes, 2.
Okay, so upgrade difficulty plus 2
Thank you, baby.
boost. So also, I have a quick question, but how do these, like, -1 setback die thing, how does that work?
Yeah, we don't get setback dice a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's really, number one, it may be a product of my GMing. I don't really think of it all the time. Usually setback dice are reserved for situational or environmental hazards, though. So, like, if you were making this astrogation check in an asteroid field, I would add a black die. Right now, you're just orbiting a planet safely, so there's really no reason. Like,
Yeah, there's no-
setback die or, like, again, like, low lighting would be like a black die, things like that. So, situational or environmental.
So we're just not going to learn about Brungus's gambling?
That's on the way.
well,
if
with
you want to
cartel,
roll
we'll learn
and
that
check
on the
out,
way.
you can.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
sure the cartel will come looking for their money if he lost anything.
This is a really interesting looking astrogation roll, by the way. There's 2 yellows, a green, a red, a purple, 2 blues.
It's gonna be fun if you fail this.
Oh, God. Don't do this to me. Oh, thank God. And a triumph.
There you go.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
yo, you astroed the shit out of that Gation.
I don't think anybody was ready for that one.
So based on my research, that gives you pretty much the shortest time. You'd get there in about 6 days. So that being said, yeah, is there anything you'd like to do on the way there before we jump back to actually checking in on Zell?
I just want to know if we, like, accidentally stumble across Brungus's gambling problem.
I feel like Hick has to interface with the ship at some point.
And he's just like, what happened to all these, like, pay-per-view charges for fucking...
Why is there a lease on my ship?
I mean,
Who put a
shall we?
mortgage out? Who owns this property?
Well, hold on, here. Go.
Who just died?
What just happened?
That was weird.
What?
I don't know if the voice.
I think
voice
he
stuck.
was yawning and then he just straight up died.
Yeah, just fucking.
Are you okay?
He was just straight up. Just straight up. Anyway.
Okay. So
I was about to say, we just found out that Brungus got in contact with Space Tom Selleck and got a reverse mortgage on the Terrapin.
I'm gonna fight him if he did.
if anyone wants to stumble upon Brungus's gambling, make me a computer check
Ooh,
at a difficulty of 2 purple.
2 purple, huh?
that's got to be a Hick thing. 'cause
Yeah,
he's
Hick, that's
definitely
all you,
working on the
buddy.
ship.
All right, let's do it.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Threat,
Rolling threat,
awesome.
too. That sounds bad.
I'm just gonna
Right,
hang
that
out
Brungus
up
lost
here.
All the money.
It's like, guys.
Okay, so yeah, Hick, you are interfacing with the ship's computer, and you realize that Brungus has been placing online bets.
Listen, I don't want to be that guy, but who's been placing online bets?
I don't. What are they? What, the vanilla?
With whose money?
Can't be mine. I have all my money in credit
Yeah.
chips.
Thank you.
Uh,
I don't want.
whoever left their money on the ship and the onboard computer, you no longer have money. I have a bad feeling
my
it's
money on
Zeltor's.
me.
I have a bad feeling it might be Zeltor's.
Nope. Zell keeps his cash in his pocket.
Well then, who had money on the ship?
I mean,
Most of
Brungus
my
probably
money's
has
wrapped
his
up in
own
the
money.
actual assets on this thing.
I mean, Brungus was a hired hand. I'm sure he has his own money.
That's fair. He did seem to be a fairly high roller where we got him from.
Yeah.
Who wants to break the news to him
We
that
j-
he no longer has money?
We just made bank because he took his payment in pizza from us. No one else was smart
Just
enough to
fucking-
try that.
Just
Or
fucking
no
turn
one
to
was
me like,
dumb enough to try that and it actually worked.
Hey, Brungus, have you been watching and potentially betting on games while we were gone?
like the turning back and
Looks
forth.
back and forth. Yeah.
The
How you know what Brungus do?
Well, Hick found the records on the ship.
Well, don't worry. The Nuna Bunda's gonna win.
Oh, Nuna Bunda's gonna win, huh?
Turns out they lost like 2 weeks ago. It's an old video. He was gambling on a fucking old vid.
Like, who wants to be the one to tell them?
You might want to talk.
Just like,
Hey, Coljan, do you know anything about this?
Nuna. Is Nuna Buna the one that got caught in the sex scandal?
Brungus looks very confused.
Is Nuna Buna the one that beat his wife?
I think
This is
it's a
great.
team.
Something tells me Cold Jan does not know.
Oh, I understand
Much
sport
about-
ball. What are you talking about? I know all about sport ball.
Yes.
I am no longer questioning.
Oh, we're gonna be here for a
about
week. I'm gonna make
statistics.
sure I'm in the birthing area. I'm gonna take a nap.
the birthing area?
Yeah, that's what you call the barracks on a ship. Birthing.
It just says crew quarters.
Oh, well, then whatever. You know, I'm fucking.
All right, Mr. Navy, I forgot.
Yeah. It's a ship.
Let
So
it be,
do you tell Brungus that he lost his money?
Well, did he?
Did he lose
Did
his
he, though?
money?
Oh yeah.
Brungus have his own skill check to do? I don't know. I don't have access to Brungus' skill tree.
Oh
Let's see here.
no! How dare you get our GM to go?
It's never a good
Interesting
sign. Anytime you
ploy.
hear the GM roll dice and you don't know what it's for, or they make a sound, run.
What
It's either a
have
dragon.
you done
again,
to us?
Somebody spent money they weren't supposed to spend.
Do you think this will actually like, take money out of our accounts?
It's his money.
Brungus's money.
Oh, good. Yes, Brungus's money.
I don't have no need for money. I am a droid.
You're a property.
Oh
dick.
no!
Oh, Brungus, no!
So Brungus punches up something on the console again and checks and oh no, Brungus lose. How Nuna Boondas lose to Gonk droids?
What the fuck? They lost to Gonk droids?
They lost to literal walking like power packs.
And he like starts. He just puts his face into his hands, like a gambler who's lost all like everything. He goes, "Oh no, how lose to Gonk?"
How much did you lose?
5 million credits.
Oh god. I don't think he would have had that much.
if he did, oh god.
No.
And
Oh no.
I think the threat is that.
No, it's just a failure. He didn't roll a threat.
No, there was a threat from
Oh,
Hicks.
there was a threat from Hits roll. Oh, fuck.
So, it seems that Brungus used funds from his previous employer.
Wait, wasn't Swacky his previous employer?
No.
Wasn't
Was Swacky?
Wasn't Swacky the one who hired him?
No, last time I checked, he was when we went in there. He was guarding a building that was owned by the Huts. Swacky was just hanging out there. He
Sorry,
just
my
hung
dinner
out.
arrived, guys. My bad. So Swacky was not. So Swacky had the same employer, so they were both presumably employed by some sort of separatist holdout cell, basically.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Which is the
We
Huts.
now have
This
a
playthrough,
marker.
Always the
this playthrough's about to get a lot
Trashy.
more complicated.
Uh-oh.
This is where the fun begins.
Starting to think we should have just fought Brungus like we were supposed to.
This is what happens when you play God.
This is
You
just
could
Joey's
let
way of
Brungus
getting back
find
at
out
us.
later.
Oh, man.
But think about it. This wouldn't have happened if we'd taken him with him, and this is entertaining at least.
It's another story arc. It's just adding.
So how much did he
We're
lose?
never gonna get to the BBG.
Or how
That
much,
is the question.
How much did he spend of his employer's money?
Are we looking at like, oh wow, that's annoying, or target that ship now?
Let's see.
Who gave him access to the funds is what I'm wondering. What dumbass.
Something tells me they
What?
never took him off. Something tells
Who
me
gave
they
him
just didn't
access
take
to
him
their
off and
credits?
forgot about it.
That person just deserves
Well,
to
I
be
mean-
shot.
Well, I mean, he was the holdout.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
That's
Actually,
based
not as
on-
bad as it could have been. So he lost about 329 credits. Of
Oh,
theirs.
cool.
Oh, that's not
That's
terrible,
not
but
bad.
still. It's 320.
Okay, that's not that much.
Separatists-
That's
no,
not
no,
that
it's
much.
really
We're
not.
thinking, no, we're thinking about this from the situation that it's 329 credits from a separatist group. They're
Hmm.
not just going out making money, so it's probably a lot of money to them.
Well, and consider that's probably not all he lost. That's all the money he took from them. So he probably lost some of his own money too with his reaction.
Oh, God.
But that's how much of their money he also seems to have thrown in.
That's not that much.
The other thing I'd note is not necessarily just the amount, but just the fact that kind of tags you.
Well, also, it's a separatist holdout. What the fuck are they gonna do? They're too busy
Yeah,
hiding from the Emperor anyway.
Well, fair enough at this point.
So,
Also, it's
this whole
300 credits. If they
situation-
really get on our ass about it, I'll literally fold it up
Okay,
and
I'm
throw
gonna-
it at them. Like, there. Bitch.
Well,
a whole
but-
dollar.
But for the
I would
sake...
be remiss I'd be remiss as the GM if I didn't point out that you also destroyed one of their landing platforms, trashed one of their safe houses.
Killed tons of their guards.
Threw one of them down a shaft to prove that it wasn't booby trapped.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
We did do that.
we did do. Okay, you know what? I think we don't care much about.
Yeah,
this.
we're well past the 300 credit marker.
We're way
Now,
past
of all the
that.
people you could be enemies with right now, I mean, honestly, it'd be way worse if you were enemies with the Empire or the Hutts. So that's
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
all right.
I'm not gonna point out the obvious fact that you know, even though we've done all these things and this is the thing that I mean, they obviously have contacts and there's things going on that they're working through the background. So there's no guarantee that they're not gonna just go hire some assassin droids and, you know, take care of this problem as it arrives.
I'll cross
I'm
that
just-
space bridge
yeah,
when we get to it.
That's a problem for tomorrow's me.
All right, so for the sake of story, I'm gonna go to Brungus and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Brungus, I know you're a little down about that, but how about I offer you this instead of you working for pizza? How about you actually help us with our bounties? You can make some of that money back instead of just working for pizza."
Brungus. It's like, you know, like he looks up from his hands and sort of the look on his face changes and you do that for Brungus?
Brungus, I will do so much for you.
Not to
You
be
are
dramatic, but I would die
you
for
are my
Brungus.
special guy, Brungus.
I like how I'm the only one who's disconnected from Brungus.
I also, so when the whole like putting his head in his hands, all I could think of was fucking Zoidberg. Oh no!
What was athletics
so Brungus
for?
gets up and grabs you, Koljan, and hugs you.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
So
The advantage is my spine didn't break.
yeah, I was gonna say, the advantage is that he did not actually do any harm to you in that, but you are probably a little surprised by this. But yeah,
Aw.
Brungus is grateful.
Hell.
But yeah, like all I could think of with the whole "oh no" was the "oh no, I'm ruined."
Yeah.
Oh, Zoidberg.
Now Zoidberg is the popular one.
Finally, the stock's turn for the sandwich-heavy consumer. I'm too sick to do the Zoidberg voice. I'm sorry.
All right. So
the
you
Terrapin
guys-
can turn.
so
Yeah, I just
after
now
about
realized I can do that.
Sorry.
Can't move
Sorry
it, but I
about
can
that.
flip it.
Yeah. After about 6 days in hyperspace, you guys come to the gas giant of Cleva in the Cleva system. Without you know, much of an effort, your ship scanners would probably identify some sort of energy signature. So the only thing I would say is there'd probably be some sort of piloting check to safely sort of take you into the atmosphere. So
Planetary or space?
Probably be planetary.
All right, Zorn.
Yeah,
probably
planetary.
planetary, just because you're transitioning through atmosphere. And I'm going to put the difficulty at 3 purple.
How's your
Actually,
planetary
you know what, this
navigation?
is-
It should be still good, right? Yeah, you're fine.
This is actually a situation where I would say it's something like 3 purple and a black.
But you have
so-
-2.
But I have
So you
-2
have-
black
right.
die.
There's not much point to me even mentioning it.
Oh,
So-
holy shit! You know what I just realized on a gas giant?
What?
Thank Christ I have my jetpack now, just in case. Oh god.
Oh yeah. All right. So 3 purple.
Yep.
Oh God, please. Oh,
Woo!
So
I mean 2 threats, but
Not
hey.
for lack of trying. Goddamn.
And just like as we're rolling in, just kind of like a.
All right, I think I've picked up the only possible spot that Zell could be here.
All right. So
Sounds
yeah,
good. I have the
you-
space sniffles. Sorry.
I've got a
Too much
cold.
space dust.
The
So the
star flu.
Terrapin rolls up on
Fucking Sarlacc pollen.
so to speak, on this floating rock, and of course, visually, you would all notice immediately that there is, again, it's open, so you would see the giant portal, and you would see kind of like the flickerings of an energy barrier, and of course, upon closer inspection, you would see the various technology and all that. And then you would get a look at Zell. So are you ready for me to reveal this, Indy?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What the actual
Whoa.
fuck am I
Let me see if I
witnessing?
can give you a closer view of this here.
Are those is that the vibroblades on his arm?
He drew eyelids on the lampshade.
I didn't draw. I put eye holes.
Oh my god.
Just think, think.
Just hibernating as we show up.
No, we're too late.
laying
He
down
lost his
stone.
mind already.
I like
I am
how
not
the
fixing that.
lampshade
There we
now
go.
essentially looks like God, what is it? There's a fucking like bucket knight or something that has a helmet like that, but it's
Yeah.
a bucket.
Oh, Shovel Knight or whatever.
No, there's like legit a bucket knight in a series.
There
And
it
that's
is.
just
Fuck.
that's
We
just
give
what it was.
we give Zeltor enough chances.
I'll
He's
fight
just gonna have
before I have to go
stormtrooper
fight.
armor made out of household appliances.
So yeah, so you see Zell kind of, again, more or less a log, and you see these giant saw blades sort of attached to his arms, or I don't know, maybe, kind of at his sides in such a way that he wouldn't end up hurting himself. What Zell has created here is a weapon that we are calling Vam saws.
Oh,
He has jammed his vibro saw and Vam blades together, and now is dual wielding these vibro saw Vam blades.
Fucking sweet.
Essentially, they're like Chainsaw Man,
Holy-
but I can pop them out and saw people.
Chainsaw.
I like how they still have the same damage as just the regular vibro saw.
Oh no,
It's purely for aesthetics.
No, it's actually not.
No,
It's
it has
actually
different
not.
qualities, so I've given it bonus qualities from both. So it has
Oh, it does have a higher crit.
vicious, pierce, sunder, and then some other stuff from others. So it is a combination of the two. I didn't want them to be super overpowered, but I did want them to be a little more powerful. And they can be upgraded further. So now the last thing before you guys actually roll up and like hail, there was something else I wanted to do. So Zell, you have at least, I would say, 4.5 days. We were waiting for them. As you said, you went into like sort of a mini hibernation. So in those 4 days, you kind of with such as you had such a good survival check, you have very pleasant dreams as you're waiting for them.
Oh, yay.
So sort of
Very
like
pleasant.
yeah, in character, what would your dreams be like?
Oh, well, considering Zell, it would probably be like
Delicious
getting
Ewok patties.
pedicures. No, not it would be like getting pedicures or enjoying the moon of what is that planet? Duxon. Just enjoying Duxon. Because Duxon, if y'all know anything about Duxon, it's a hellhole.
Floating
Yeah, just
Ewok
peaceful.
burgers. As far as I can see.
Just enjoying some nice Booma Beast pie, just
Some
sitting back.
Bantharoni pizza.
Bantharoni pizza, there you go.
Ooh.
Eviscerating my
Bantharoni.
enemies. Dreaming of getting my revenge.
Oh man.
For some reason, I immediately think of like the opposite of the Pyro's dream world from TF2.
Yeah, because he's like dreaming like it's like
It's all
unicorns
shines
all-
and glittery, but outside it's just fucking chaos. I feel like it'd be the opposite for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's like, oh, it's
I
all
love it.
destruction and death, and it's fantastic.
The last thing I'll mention is that one of the threats I think would be noticeable more to Zell, like when you actually do wake up. One of the red light, like a red light on the panel on the console, starts flashing that was not previously flashing.
Oh, I should probably check that. My
So,
computer skills dog shit though. So.
I don't know if you have the ability to wake yourself up. If you guys want to wake Zell up yourselves,
Oh, I can wake
Have
up.
we
I can-
landed?
It'll be slow if I come
Or are we
out.
still coming
If I
in?
do it on my own. I'll be right back.
He
guys.
just hears the
10
ship and
minutes.
he's just like,
I would hear the ship and I would slowly come out of hibernation, but it would take me a minute.
I was about to say, have we landed yet, or are we still coming in?
I don't know if we could land, but we could probably get close enough nearby to like lower the
Congratulations, you are being
drawbridge
rescued.
or whatever the hell
Please
it
do
is.
not. Please do not resist.
Please do not resist.
You are being rescued. Please do not resist.
Yeah, I would say there's like a force field around it, so there's you would have to figure out how to get a platform through the
through the
sort of
force
force
field.
field to get him out.
Hmm.
Huh.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, I could just like press buttons and give me a minute, wake up, press some buttons.
I figure we could probably fly the Terrapin around this thing and see if there's any noticeable stuff.
Take a look. See, I can
Especially
hop
with,
out.
like,
I can hop out and
this
fly
down
around
here.
Get a closer look if I need to.
True.
We also have an extra fighter. Let's not forget about that.
Just docked on one of the
We
fucking
still have the
clamps.
cloak-shaped fighter.
I feel like in
There you
in
go.
atmosphere like this though, you'd probably be fine with the jetpack.
I mean, I would imagine also you have like a rebreather on the ship.
I mean, you
Well,
can
I
just
mean-
set me down. I'm a droid.
We
I don't
have-
need oxygen.
Yeah, but I'm the one with the jetpack.
Oh wait, no, you don't actually have a helmet yet, do you?
Wait,
I don't think I need
could've
one,
sworn
do
I
I?
grabbed one. Oh, I guess I don't
no,
have
I
the
don't remember
helmet.
you ever. No.
Huh. That's weird.
Because I thought that was
Yeah.
one of the things is you wanted to complete your suit.
Yeah. But I guess I don't have one right now. But I could probably grab a rebreather from the ship.
Yeah, we probably have them. It would be, it would make...
that.
Well, I don't know if it would make sense because as a Mandalorian with a whole fucking flight suit and shit under this armor and a droid.
Yeah, but you often have passengers, so.
True, that's true. We do essentially pimp out the Terrapin, so that's fair.
Yeah. It's a staple for a spaceship.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
no,
figure, we could, on approach, he'll start slowly waking up and we'll just kind of circle around it. If we notice anything when our great GM comes back, maybe you can take a closer look at it.
Hell yeah.
works for me.
Works for me.
Watch like we turn off the fucking force field and the wind differential is enough to throw Zell off the fucking rock.
Or he
That'd be
accidentally
horrible.
he accidentally turns off the repulsor lifts instead of the force field, and the whole thing just fucking drops.
Just like,
That'd be
oh,
awesome.
you guys are here.
Then
I think I can help.
then you
Fucking
really got to
punches
do
it
some
with his
piloting.
Vam saw.
Then you've got to do some real fucking piloting.
Well, Zelda's. I'm not angle messing with damn computer. My computer skills.
It's
so fucking
okay.
bad.
I have 2 talents of skilled jockey and 1 of full throttle.
So I guess how would you guys like to disable or kind of make this work? Do you want to see if you can activate or utilize the console? Do you want to try to utilize the whatever's underneath, like the generator? What kind of plan of attack do you have?
Can we give it a scan real quick and see what's going on? Can we interface with the console?
Oh, that's weird. I can't activate my character sheet anymore.
What's that?
Oh, I was trying to pull up my character sheet and it won't pull up.
Weird. Let me make sure you have permission.
Quick.
Because I
Well, I
have a few
figured- oop.
rules and no, I don't.
Weird. It says it doesn't look like you're linked to him.
There it goes. I fixed it.
Okay, good. All right, cool. So yeah, if you guys wanted to try to interface with the console or computer there, you certainly can.
Cool.
I figured
let's do
while
that.
Zell's waking up, we can just kind of fly around and see if we notice anything interesting. Like if we notice any way to get down on to this little thing.
I don't know, Hick.
Oh, geez.
Hick, you want to run some scans since you got the computers check?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah. So I mean, just at a glance, it again looks like probably some kind of technology that supports the force field, maybe a generator. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to try to actually interact with it or do something with it, then yeah, computers check.
Let's try to lower the force field.
So shall we try?
I'm
Beam
down.
me up, Scotty. Computer, energize.
So All right, so it'll be computers check. I would say 2 purple to actually link up.
All right, let's do it. Oh wait, hold on.
I like how he was so like enthusiastic about it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Oh wait.
I
Oh, what was it?
Just hang on a minute.
Yeah, I
wait.
pressed the wrong
Let me
button.
see.
That's why.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
There
There
we
we go.
There we go.
Hey.
This does
All
not
right.
bode well for our next combat.
Us actually succeeding in checks.
So,
That's okay, guys.
um,
I haven't made a roll yet. I'll fuck up. I'll be the karma
successes.
sponge where the RNG gods will enact their vengeance.
All right. So with that roll, you are able to access the sort of system, and you notice that it does have sort of a landing and docking protocol. So you're able to lower a section of the force field, and get landing like a landing platform down, whatever you need to actually get him out safely.
Cool.
Let's
hover
do
over
that.
it,
Take us
lower
down.
staircase.
I would be awake at this point.
Yeah. So Zell, you would see this. And I guess I would say, what would you do, and what would the rest of you do?
I would probably just stand there and just be patient.
Yeah, let's just pick them
I'll
up.
fly.
Blinking, but I don't know anything about like, fuck, I don't know shit about computers.
Yeah, we'll fly the Terrapin in and get the like landing platform down in. Because I have to assume that this is not to actual scale with the Terrapin.
Ah, I'm crawling on the ground. I'm a lizard, Harry. I'm a
Not,
what?
not quite.
I'm a lizard,
You're a
Harry.
lizard.
You're a fucking wizard.
It's like, wow. What the fuck does that mean?
No, the
Hagrid.
Terrapin would be, bigger than Zell, obviously, quite a bit more
Donk.
than shows here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so you're able to kind of get through and land, and again, you lower the gangway, and then do you say something to him? Does anyone go out to greet him?
Anyway, that's the word. Just like through the
Dripping
cockpit,
sauce.
I'm just like,
Hey guys, it seems like he's attached his weapons to himself.
Interesting. I wonder if he used cybernetics or he just attached it to his living tissue.
I don't know. I mean, he had what 6 days to do work to this.
I say we go investigate.
Well, we might as well. It seems like there's at least.
Someone
a
bring the
couple of
dipping
things.
sauce.
Yeah, bring the Glock off sauce.
Yeah, we're bringing some rations to him. It's been a week.
Yeah, grab some
Okay.
of the person that
Oh,
was in
good.
the freezer.
What does that
we
look
left.
like? Like, do you guys go out, or you throw it
kinda-
out ahead of
Yeah,
yourself?
just get it out there. It's like an
Look.
angry crocodile. Just throw the food out there. Wait.
And then all of this.
be like, Zell,
As
are you okay?
Like those fucking movies where the kids are like poking their head around the corner. Mom.
Zelda, are you okay? Zelda, are you okay?
Just-
Would you tell us that you're okay?
Just fucking tossing little pieces of the guy in the freezer. Be like, we brought the man you killed to eat.
And all you just hear from him is just the hissing, like,
Yeah, you just hear. Like, oh shit.
He's hungry. Get the sauce.
No, we're just waving the arm. I'm like, what did we learn?
I don't know, I
what
might
did
have
we
to
learn?
lose my mind and go insane for a minute and eat somebody.
All right.
Warm meat tastes better than cold meat.
Uh-oh.
We
Mini
can
boss.
heat it up. for
Mini boss
you.
Zeldor.
New boss.
Fuck.
Like, oh god.
I had to fight the tank!
I'll leave it up to you guys whether you want me to ask Zell for some form of sanity check. If
No,
you do
let's
we can
not do
move
that.
on.
No, God no. Please no. He was just asleep, man.
Let's toss him some food.
He would literally wipe out our entire party. No issues.
We're
So
not
I
actually.
want you
Oh
guys
wait,
to
so
know
are
that-
we landing or are we just hovering?
I believe we landed.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna hop out and be like, "Hey, Zell, I brought you some food. You're probably hungry."
Alright, I'll take that.
He's of sound enough mind. He's just gonna go rabid against us.
I'm probably just gonna go eat it all. I was kind of, me and Joey had a conversation
Yeah.
about it. We were kind of hoping that one of you, like, somebody would forget the food. Like, I was kind of hoping. So Brungus is like, go send Brungus out there, and then I was just gonna tear him apart.
Oh no, not
Oh
Brungus.
my god!
Not Brungus. I'm gonna
That'd
no.
be
We're gonna bring you
hilarious.
some
It'd be like one
food.
of those.
Yes, Brungus.
Just like,
But
what
yeah,
did you
so-
do?
I really, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm completely apathetic to Brungus, so it wouldn't really affect me. Like, personally, it's not like this isn't a.
Not
that's what my
No,
character would
he's
do.
my buddy.
Brungus, he's Rhodian, so he probably tastes like escargot, maybe.
Oh my god.
All right, let's move
Hey.
this along.
Yeah,
All right, so you guys, yeah.
I'm
So
gonna eat and we'll be good.
yeah, so Zell is satiated, and yeah. So at this point, again, you're not really. The only thing that's happened otherwise is that you have that flashing on the console. Otherwise, I would just say there's really nothing noteworthy about this planet.
Well, time to go check out the console.
Yeah, I
Yup.
would say. I really want to test these chainsaw arms.
I'm sure we'll find something.
Let's
That
do it.
actually gives
Just-
me a question.
I was
So,
thinking we
because
check out
they're
the
chainsaw
superstructure
arms-
underneath.
Well, you'd have to be able to get to it first.
All right. So who is checking out the console?
I say
Not
we
me.
send Hick.
Yep.
Yeah, I would send her.
Send the droid!
To the computer. Let's see. Is it gonna just be a normal check?
I figure I'll just hang out in the cockpit with Brungus watching sensors and stuff as a just in case.
I'll probably just get up and like flex my new chainsaw arms, kind of like Wolverine claws. Except with a
We're
stick, it's
leaving
more
the
like an arm.
terrapin in idle.
Just idling, just rip.
So this might actually be kind of a combined sort of thing. The computer aspect of it is really not the issue, Hick. It's that this technology appears to be relatively foreign in that you wouldn't recognize the language of it, of the console.
Oh, that's
That
That
interesting.
makes sense.
So
It does make sense. You're a droid.
Yeah,
should be
I'm
programmed
only
to know that
programmed to
stuff.
understand certain things.
So either this would either make it more difficult check, or one of you could make a knowledge check to see if you could help him. This would be a lore check.
What, a lore check?
My lore's rank
Lore.
1.
I got
have a-
3 green on lore.
I have
I have a 2 green on lore, but my lore checks have been like insane. Plus, I've been here for a week, so maybe I don't know.
my lore's
Get
a
a
yellow
bonus
and
for
green,
sitting
so
by
I
a
could
computer.
contribute to it.
Slowly absorbing the knowledge from the computer. I don't know.
If it was Outer Rim, I'd have a good one.
So I'll contribute to the lore check.
Yeah, so if someone wants to give me a lore check assisted by someone else, they can add a blue.
All right.
Just 2 purple.
So add a blue.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm just hanging out in the ship.
Yoinker.
Timer,
Fucking
don't strike now. Dang it!
curse Coljan and his dumbass. He doesn't know anything.
So, Koljan unfortunately has no idea, but the advantage, if I may, is that he does notice, hey, this console does resemble the technology that's been used for the gates. So
Oh.
I would actually like, since the person that's kind of been succeeding on the checks for the gates has been Zorn, let's have Zorn do a follow-up check.
Just with lore?
So let's do lore, and let's have you, instead of a blue, let's have you upgrade your ability.
Upgrade ability?
Yeah, so let's have it go that way.
2 purple?
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
As I said
So you-
before, I'm going to be the one who's failing all of his checks today.
I feel like Koljan here is like the plucky guy who like runs his mouth about how cool he is, but he can't do shit.
Yeah,
He trips over the ones.
that
the one
appears to
level.
be what the RNG gods have
I don't know.
foretold.
He's the guy that tries to open the jar, can't get it, hands it to his friend, pops it open, and he goes, "I loosened it for you."
Yeah.
Yeah, sure you
I don't know,
did.
I was trying to build the dashing gunslinger, and I ended up building the fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's like the dashing gunslinger. I feel like it's like Han Solo pre Millennium Falcon.
You were saying, show me?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that it's just like Han, right?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not the brightest, but you know.
No, but see, Han.
You're kind of a lover too, right? Because like you had the thing with the Fargold
Yeah, that
chick,
was
and
nice.
then
That
you
actually
love
worked really well.
Brungus. You're really homies with Brungus, so
He's a bard.
It's funny. That's
Well, Jen-
that's the role I usually go for, but I wanted to build a fighter. I didn't want. That's what the Gungan was for. Was being a friggin' joke. But
It's okay.
all right.
what if I just made? What if like for one of our playthroughs I made a Mune who's just like a stereotypical like. Since I'm Jewish,
so-
it would be like the stereotypical Jew.
Oh no.
Like in South Park, where you could be Jew as a class.
Yeah,
South Park
that's right.
game.
In Stick of Truth.
Oh, I
It's the
guess we can
fucking
never really be
spellcaster class.
And Cartman won't be your friend if you're the Jew class. Anyway,
Like that's that big of a loss.
yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Anyway, so
Okay, yeah. Let's
it's been a lot. Like you've seen a lot of this technology at this point, Zorn, and with 3 successes and 2 advantages, you're able to kind of translate it, like not word for word, but you get a pretty good idea. You direct Hick on what he needs to do to operate this console. And after you kind of direct it, it finally sort of clicks. This resembles something that you had probably seen or read about at some point, just very obscure galactic lore. It seems to match descriptions of technology, and the gates remind you themselves of a technology used by the Rakata.
The Rakata.
I like how Zell just says it like he's
That's
possessed.
because I had him highlighted.
Oh, good.
But like, could you imagine? It's like you hear fucking
Yeah.
Zorn just
Technically
like
canon
You
now.
know, I think I've seen something about this once. I believe it was technology used by
and then Zell just goes Rakata.
Yeah, he's like getting annoyed. He's like, just spit it out.
Rakata, you idiot.
I was thinking more like something came over you, but sure.
And then I am going to head
No, I
slap
feel like at
myself
this point,
and
the
be
longer-
like,
the
God
longer
damn it.
Zell is just hanging out with you guys, the more he's just becoming the disgruntled tank / like healer guy who's just like, oh, you're
It's
gonna run
too
out and
early.
die? What a surprise.
I'm gonna roll to
He's like
face
the
palm
one
myself.
He's like the one experienced party member
Yeah, he's
watching over a bunch of kids on their first adventure.
Yeah,
Like
it's like,
that-
oh, okay.
like that last one. You had to just gather all the worms because everyone was getting their ass kicked.
Yeah, I feel like Zell, because I mean he's a shot, and I feel like with his background and everything, he just has a lot of experience doing this.
I'm
And
gonna
it's
roll.
Like everybody's like everybody else is trained, but they're not really like combat ready. Like they're getting there and they know their stuff, and then it gets in the fight. It's like, oh no! And then Zell just like, all right, I'm coming.
I'm gonna roll to face palm myself because who doesn't know who the
Facepalm
fucking Rakata are?
So 2 things happen. So number 1, mechanically, and for the remainder of whatever campaigns these characters are part of, this means that on a planetary level, you can now track these gates. So once you're on a planet that has one, you're able to kind of tell what direction it is in.
Sweet.
Oh.
Nice,
Yes.
awesome, Zorn.
Nice to make some
right.
progress.
And the other part of this is, of course, that I'm going to just go ahead and say, Hick, you don't really need a computer's check. You know how to run a console once you understand the words in front of you. So you understand that it looks like this is an incoming hail. And then you know that there's a button right next to it if you wish to answer.
I'm gonna discuss this with the group. Shall we answer the hail?
Bothan
I mean, my
pizza,
answer
or
was gonna be
many
the same.
Bothans died to bring
Do
you
it.
this flavor. How can I help you?
Oh god.
Just stare at cold Jen. Just what have you done?
Oh, you already answered.
I feel like if you actually said that out loud, you just hear Brungus be like, "Oh, pizza!"
You just run off the ship, fall off the side.
I would just answer the hail and
Yeah, let's do it.
see what happens.
Clicking the button.
Do it.
Do it.
Are we all by this console now?
Probably.
I've been on a ship for 6 days. I'm probably gonna be outside right now. Atmosphere's
you guys-
breathable, right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm here.
yes, it
Okay,
is. Once
cool.
Once you land in the force field, like it has like a whole landing sequence. It allows for atmosphere. Yeah.
Cool.
So-
I'll be outside now.
So my question would be: do you say anything, or you just open the channel and see what happens?
I would say we just open
I
the channel and
Open a channel and see what happens. Yeah.
yeah.
You should open the channel and do the whole thing from fucking Star Wars: The New Hope.
Oh, we're fine here
Everything's
now.
fine here
We had a
now.
slight weapons malfunction, but everything's fine here now. How are you?
How are
You don't need
are
to say
you?
you don't need to say anything, guys. We got it all taken care of.
So you guys open up the thing, and it's just kind of dead air for a minute, and then you hear a voice come on. Hello? Is there someone out there?
Oh God.
Just like, what do we say?
Oh God.
All right, I guess.
Yes.
I picked up a random comm signal.
Hello.
All right,
They're like, hello, who is this?
all right. I think I should probably take this since I actually put points in like negotiation and deception and charm. So maybe my character is good for something. I'll take care of this.
Maybe.
All right, you do it. It's all you. You're
I
the
don't
I
face of
have
this
a bad
company.
feeling.
All right, I'm
about
gonna
this.
respond. I'm gonna go. Who is this? Identify yourself.
You identify yourself.
Oh God. SpaceX.
Oh God.
What did I do?
Not you, robot.
What? And then he comes on again, and he's like, "Where are you?"
That is an excellent question.
Where are you?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
What was the name of the foreman from the other planet, the Worms guy? I'm gonna use his name.
I don't think he had a name. I just named him the foreman. If you have an idea, for
Fuck.
you can name him.
Gary.
He does seem like kind of a Gary.
Gary Fiznark.
Gary.
Okay, sure. So, Gary, I guess.
He's Gary
Yeah,
Fiznark.
I was gonna.
Gary.
Sure, why not? Gary Visnark. I was gonna like do an anagram of my name and be like, I'm Alcar Cole, or Aljon Kolkar.
Gary, you are gonna eat your dessert and you are gonna like it.
I mean, technically, my character's last name is Garrus.
That's true.
Your multiple
Gary
Gary's.
Gary Zelhick.
Oh God, no, Gary.
All right, so yeah, let's all right, let's see what this guy has to say.
Fallout 3, Gary. Oh God.
All right,
What
so
have you
you
done?
want to like convince him to give you something first? Do you want to say something else?
Let's see here.
Answer in Space Trucker. Tell him we're.
I'm gonna be like, look, man, you called me.
9 or 0.
You're hailing me. I just happen to be next to the console. Is this important?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it is. And
That doesn't seem like a reasonable response, but okay.
I'm
All right.
done.
All right.
I'm already tired.
And
of
he
this
goes-
game.
I'm gonna make the connection that this guy has something to do with our bounty, whose name I keep freaking forgetting.
Benelli.
Vanelli.
Benelli.
He's like the
Like the shotgun.
I swear to God, if he answers stupid and if he doesn't answer the question, I'm gonna yell at this guy.
All right. I'm almost positive this guy has something to do with Benelli. So I'm gonna be like, if this doesn't have anything to do with Benelli, because I've been trying to track him, or I've been trying to get a hold of him.
But trying to track.
let's see. Make me let's
Deception
see.
check?
I would say either deception or charm, depending on how you want to play it exactly. Versus 2 purple.
Just like you
Well,
sound
I'm better in
majorly
charm, so we'll go
intelligent.
with charm, and I'll flip a light side for it. This is important.
Alrighty.
So
Somehow
upgrade
magically
ability.
still fails.
Yep.
Cool. Come on. Thank God.
Woo! The bard strikes again.
Fucking finally.
You really
At least
are
he
the
does his
bard.
job.
All I'm good at is talking my way out of shit.
And he goes, so he finally seems to kind of like, ease up, and he's like, look, man, my name's Skater. I just picked up your signal. I work for the Huts on Bunda's moon. Now, you guys are smart enough galactically that you would know that Bunda's moon orbits this planet.
Okay.
Like, why is he looking for signals from there though?
Because this is a gas planet, which means there's probably only one section of this whole planet, which is what we're on, that has anything on it. Whatever's holding it up, because there seems to be technology underneath it. So if he's scanning the signals, he's probably checking because he might be a radio operator that detects signals coming through back and forth. I mean, it is HUD space, so for anybody who might want to interfere with that. So he's probably just picked up our signal because you flew in. We activated the console, which is going to draw his attention, which is an unresponsive, unknown radio signal. And he's probably just coming to make sure we're not the Exchange or Zerka or anything like that. At the same time, I feel like this guy might have a little bit more information other than just being on. He might be important to a sense that we don't need to make him mad just yet.
I don't know. He might just tell us to catch a ride.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to say that we've been surveying some ruins that we found here, and we activated this console.
That works.
And when you kind of volunteer that information, he says, where exactly? I still am having trouble pinpointing your exact location. We don't get too many visitors out here.
I don't like that.
I don't like that
I
either.
don't like it either.
Let's.
I don't like people tracking down my ship.
Let's.
Is there any way we could falsify a coordinate?
I was about to say,
ping
let's
wrong
give him
direction?
some slightly off coordinates.
I feel like since I'm supposed to be like some underground fucking, underworld pilot for people, I would have some sort of like jammer or something installed on the Terrapin.
You'd
Maybe
think.
that's why he hasn't found us yet.
I don't know. That's up to Jomi for it to be canon.
Fair enough.
So yeah, like, what do you want to? You want to just like maybe indicate that you're on a different planet in the system?
I'm
or
going
you're
to say that
orbiting
the
somewhere,
atmosphere is messing with our scanners too, so I can't give him our coordinates.
There you go.
Ooh.
That
I like
works.
that.
I like that.
Give me a deception check, 2 purple, and add a blue for your
Okay.
previous successes.
Deception, Kapow, 2 purple, add a blue. Shablam.
Nice.
Good shit.
Hey,
Please
at least
hold
I'm
on
good
to
for
this job.
something, guys. I'm just
Yeah,
glad
he
I
does
could
his job.
shit
No,
talk my way out
100%.
of our
It's like, yeah.
situations.
All I could do is threaten people
So
and then murder them.
you mentioned the atmosphere messing kind of with the readings, and he says, the atmosphere of the planet? Are y'all orbiting the planet?
Fuck.
The answer to that is yes.
I
Like-
see. Well, not too many people visit a gas giant. You understand my confusion. Is there anything I can do for you?
I mean, you ping
Do-
us a good landing spot.
Well, we're actually exploring the possibility of Rakatan technology on the planet. Do you guys know anything about the Rakatan's role here? I imagine at this point, some people know who the Rakatans are.
Yeah, he does not. So he's just like the Raka who?
The
So,
Rakatan
Raka,
Infinite
wait.
Empire
You
enslaved the
said-
galaxy for thousands of years. Glass
Oh, well,
Tatooine.
yeah, that.
You guys don't remember them?
The Rakata. Just love that.
So, I want to pipe in and ask a question.
Yeah.
So, you said you don't get many visitors out here. Can you remember the last time you had visitors?
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
And he says, "Oh yeah, I sure can. That kind of information seems pretty important to you."
It might be. It just seems interesting, you know? You seem like a nice fella. I feel like people would be able to talk to you well enough.
What's that kind of information worth to you?
Son of a bitch.
Works for the Heights, of course. He's gonna do that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Tell you what, we're following leads on an ancient. Following leads on a possible Rakatan storehouse here. We find anything of value, you get first pick.
I don't know, man. I'm the quartermaster. I can pretty much get anything I need here. You know what I mean?
Really?
Quartermaster.
You have an abundance of ancient alien empire artifacts going on?
Well, not so much as I just don't have any interest, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god. Alright, what do I have?
What is his interest, though? Maybe we should ask that.
He wants
Well,
more.
I guess that depends. What kind of thing piques your interest?
Well, I'll say we don't right now have a great use for credits, what with the current situation out here. Maybe you got something unique with which to barter? You see, I'm a man of culture, and the huts haven't much use for it, you know what I mean? Things like art and literature.
I do happen to have a copy of Beneath the Caldronian Moon, a modern lover's epic. Wonderful read if you haven't had a chance to read it.
All right, I'll make sure I get the name right here. You are telling me that you have a copy of Beneath the Caldronian Moon?
Indeed I do.
Oh my god, is this what that story device was for? It was way less important than I thought it was.
I don't know.
But maybe there's more to it than we thought.
Did I fail?
Did I fail?
So yeah, he seems very excited about that.
I fucking love this.
This is great.
I mean, if you would like this copy of this book, we could just meet up and have an exchange of information and literature.
You know what? I do remember a feller coming through here. I tell you what, I'll clear you the land on the moon. If you bring me that book, I'll give you all the information you need.
Deal.
Absolutely. Looking forward to meeting you, Skater.
Skater.
And what's your name?
Oh, my name is Zorn. Pleasure to meet you.
Fuck.
Just straight up.
Fuck. Now I have to be Gary
Fuck it, why not?
this entire encounter.
Yep, you're Gary.
I'm Gary.
I'm just gonna stand in a corner and be a lampshade.
He'll never know.
Dude, I like the way this is going now. I heard literature and I was like, wait a minute.
Wait just
feel
a
like
gosh
that-
dang 2 seconds.
I feel like Matt was disappointed that this was the use for that book.
Wait, what?
I was disappointed.
I misread.
I was
misread
disappointed.
that. Oh, okay, that was you. Okay. I misheard you.
What did I do?
No, it was not you, Matt. Sorry.
Oh my god. I thought it
I
was going to
just
be
figured
way
there
more
might be more
important
to
to the
the-
story.
I just thought it was some random book I found, if I'm being totally honest.
I thought it was kindling.
I mean, I just thought it was a hilariously inappropriate use of this thing. Anyway,
I love it though.
so again, let me go over here and take us back to the galaxy map here. And just pull up so you can all see both locations. The
Why don't
map
we-
pins are updated, but I'll show you guys a picture real quick just so you get an idea.
Why don't we stop in Toy Dairy and mind tricks don't work on them, only money.
So
Only
the picture's a little
money.
squished, but Boonda's moon is orbiting Cleva, obviously. Let me grab the description
Mhm.
here.
I like how the picture actually has like a portion of Cleva in the bottom corner too.
Love it.
Someone using a typewriter?
That sounds Matt.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry, I'm messing with something.
It's like,
Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, doing a quick library search, you guys, and scanning the moon, you guys would note that Boonda's moon is home to what is considered to be one of the Hutt's, air quotes, most legitimate businesses, a droid factory.
Oh.
Dope.
That's gonna be really bad.
yeah,
So,
considering the fact that we're wanted to buy, I wonder who could have utilized a droid factory. Whoops.
So he grants you guys access to the main facility, gives you landing clearance and everything. Doesn't really seem to be any sort of resistance or anything like that. It's again kind of a backwater place. It's just used for this factory. There's not really much else of note. The planet itself, otherwise, is fairly terrestrial. So there are various biomes. So there's jungles, there's habitable places, but for the most part, it's just this factory and whoever is needed to actually maintain and run it. So you guys meet up with Skeeter. I'll show you a picture.
Skeeter.
Oh, look at that
He
fucking
looked
butterface.
exactly as I imagined him.
Aww.
Looks like he belongs in Treasure Planet.
So many goggles. So many
So
lenses.
much goggles.
He's a quartermaster though, so I don't know.
All right, so you kind of visit. He's kind of in a workshop. He's quartermaster in title, but you can tell that he's kind of just like a jack of all. I just sort of tinker with things, keep things in order. And as you're going through the facility, you notice that he seems to be the only human, not the only living. So there's Hutts, there's droids, obviously, but he seems to be the only human that's actually working there. So yeah, you roll up in his little area, and of course, he kind of looks and holds a hand out almost, for the book, like very excitedly.
As promised, here's your book.
Oh my God! And he flips it. He starts flipping through the pages. It's in immaculate condition. I sort of drifted into Peggy Hill there for a second.
Condition.
By the way, did you guys know there's a Japanese dub of King of the Hill?
Yes. Oh my God! It's horrifying.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
I just
It's
learned.
hilarious.
I just learned about it today. It's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
That's
I just
amazing.
learned about
Hank's talking in Japanese, and then there's one scene where he tries to talk. He talks in Spanish, so the guy speaking Japanese just starts talking in Spanish, and it doesn't have subtitles.
Oh my god.
This is very funny. God. All right, continue. I just had to bring that up.
All right, so
And his boy is eh. And the yep scene where they're like, yep, yep, yep. They're like, ah.
oh my god,
It's the greatest
actually
thing ever, I
watched it.
swear.
I hadn't actually seen that part. That's amazing.
Oh no.
I also found out that in like Japan, there's like Japanese versions of weebs, but they're like obsessed with the Wild West.
Amazing.
So they're like the reverse of us.
Yeehaw. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Pretty much.
I would fit in so well over there.
All right, so yeah, so he lets you. He's satisfied. Like the book is very pleased. Like, man, I'm telling you, we do not get many books out here. The huts don't have much use for them, if you know what I mean. And he says, "Look, a feller came through here. I'm guessing he's who you're looking for because we haven't had too many. He was wearing a green hood. He looked kind of scraggly."
Yeah, that sounds like our guy. Do you have any idea what he was doing around here or where he ended up going?
Well, I don't know myself, but I can tell you where he went. And he leans in real close. Careful to not lean close to Zeltor specifically, but leans in close
Yeah, you
to the
would
rest
think.
of you. Oh, he couldn't see Zell anyway. You're hidden with the lampshade.
Yeah.
But anyway, he leans in real close and he's like, "And I'll give you the clearance to check it out if you know what I'm saying." And he punches up something on his console, and he says, "He came here and he went to see the R2 specialist. Now his lab is at the back of the main floor here of our factory." And he points very discreetly, and kind of side eyes his own console, and you look down and you can kind of discern that it looks like he's unlocked that person's console for you.
Sweet. I like you, Scooter. What are your thoughts on pizza?
Oh god.
No.
No. I'm joking. Oh god. I just slowly collect more and more NPCs as the game progresses.
Playing Pokemon.
Just put a sock in
Pokemon.
Cole Jed's mouth. Just
Stokemon.
Get in the bag.
In the bag.
And then he adds one more thing though. He says, "Now look, I'm trusting y'all to not put my name in your mouth if you get caught though.
Yeah, shoot.
Yeah, you can trust us, Skeeter.
Because if you come back to me, I'll deny it up and down, man."
Don't worry, Gary.
Yeah, fair
Don't
enough.
worry,
Reasonable
Skeeter. You can trust me, for my name isn't Gary.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Gary. I love that you changed your name in the Foundry.
That's fantastic.
Oh my god, Neffy.
All right. So
Really big.
yeah, it's great. All right, guys. So he grants you access to the main facility. So I'll switch you guys over to that map in just a second. But just before we do that, any more questions for Skeeter? Any questions for me as the DM?
Does he have any idea why the guy came here? Skeeter, do you have any idea why this guy was here?
I mean, I asked him what he was doing at one point. And he said he didn't have an idea.
Oh, well, then never mind. I'm not going
I
to ask
don't-
that question.
Okay.
Like, I kind of did. So,
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, just
But
just
why,
to
though?
Answer,
fair
yeah,
enough.
to kind of answer, to give you the out of character, he basically lets you know that he doesn't know, but whatever his business was, he took it up with that
R2
the
specialist.
R2 expert, whoever their droid expert was here.
Well, time to go pay this R2 expert a visit.
As long as I get to kill something at some point.
I mean, more than likely.
So I'm just gonna pause for a second while you guys check out the initial, and I'll just kind of describe what you see as you enter.
Industrial automaton.
I like the like little light spot over here.
Ooh, automation.
Oh my God.
So, what's that?
I was looking up R2 units real quick. Industrial Automaton is the company that manufactures R2 droids, but they also manufacture Gonk droids. It's all a fucking conspiracy. We need to get Brungus in on this. We're about to get involved in a massive extort or corruption ring.
Yeah, you're gonna the GM have to make up some extra like backstory here.
So these look almost definitely like repurposed, like hella advanced battle droids.
Yeah, they look like B1 battle droids on fucking steroids.
Like they've got fucking really bionicle arms on the sides there.
And 4 of them. What?
And they're holding Benelli shotguns.
and one of them's looking right at us.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, it is too. It's looking literally directly at Zorn.
And one of them's an albino.
Straight fucking line. Just from there. What the hell?
So let's see. As you guys enter from this door,
and this one's right fucking here.
So to your left, you see, of course, these like massive ventilation fans. There's 2 like small sort of worker droids, like very like I'm not sure exactly what model they are, but just sort of floating around, monitoring things. More or less, just like a floating, droid head with an eye lens. They're just more or less maintenance droids. They don't really do anything unless something breaks down.
Servitors.
Yeah, and then you see
the Imperium.
To the right, as you pointed out, is a platform housing, it looks like another droid. Seems to be inactive. It does seem to be connected to like a series of consoles over to the right here.
With
and
another
then
droid.
North or straight ahead of where you guys would be, of course, is like the main assembly line, or at least part of it that extends into this room. The southern end seems to be completed droids moving off the line. The northern section seems to be parts and assembling chambers of some kind. So this parts. And then, of course, from here you can see that there is a couple doors. From where you are, I think you guys can probably see it, out of character, but from where you're standing, you wouldn't be able to really see the door in the back corner, but there is.
I don't see anything.
See that quite yet. Okay, well then we'll play it that way.
Yeah, there's like a black circle right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I can only see that spot.
Yeah, that's the only spot that's up there.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, I see what it looks like now. Okay, great. So yeah, so the map is open. For right now, there doesn't seem to be any active of these droids that are coming off the line. So yeah.
Robot, we must find you parts.
Yeah, this room totally isn't the size enough for a boss fight.
I want to look at this console, this thing down here.
I want to check out the
This
droid.
door is locked. I don't like this door. It's locked.
Because if these actually are B series droids, I'm gonna be a little miffed. I don't very much care for B series battle droids.
So who is checking out what down here? Someone said something.
I'm checking out this droid.
He's looking at the droid, but I'm looking at this like console thing down here with the other droid stuck to it.
All right.
I'm going to the parts.
Of course he is.
He takes one of the shotguns. He takes one of the shotguns out of their hands.
I mean, you got to remember, he still has that fucking like mining laser attached to his power cells too.
Yes, the beam drill.
Yeah.
You never took that off.
Nope.
It's permanent. I'm pretty sure.
It drags it around.
All
It's
right,
not permanent, I'm sure, but
It does become part of you
I
now.
keep trying to find Cold Jan in the menu, and I see Gary.
Yeah, I just did the exact same thing. I'm like, where the fuck am I? Oh yeah.
Oh, here I am. I'm standing in the corner.
So let's see.
I am looking for an R2 specialist. Is door open, or must I break it down?
The doors are locked.
What is life of door?
What is life of door?
So let's
Locked my ass.
Let's go in order here. So, Coljan, make me a. Let's see. Give me a perception check at a difficulty of 2 purple.
Okay. Can do. Can diddly do.
Okay. So with that, yeah, you identify this. So, oddly enough, these don't seem to be a droid that you've actually seen all too often. In fact, you've probably only seen pictures of it. They're known as.
Matau.
So they're originally designed for use on the planet of Matau only. So it would be a little odd to see them here, but that's what they are. The threat will be something I will use later.
Oh god, it's another worm.
can I see if there's any spare armor?
It's another
from
worm.
these droids?
Yeah, so let's
The
see.
droids this time.
Next, Zorn, give me a, let's see, computers check at a difficulty of 2 purple.
Okay.
Hey, another threat though. Another worm.
We get attacked by a bunch of droids, and then all of a sudden, a couple worms show up.
Where did you come from?
We tracked you all the way from that other dirt planet you were on. We've come for revenge. You
My-
shot Jim in the face.
My name is Inigo Wormtoya. You killed my father.
You killed
Prepare
my
to
father.
die.
Prepare to
I was
die.
going to say,
Like you shot my cousin Jim in his fucking
they're
hole.
gonna blame the foreman. Like, Gary wants us to fit you with cement sneakers.
But guys, I'm Gary. Just ask Skeeter.
Yep, that's Gary, all right.
Yeah, that's
I was
All right,
still
so-
hoping to hear him say, "Catch a
What you get-
ride."
What you get out of this Zorn
Catch
is
a
that whatever the computer setup here is, specifically reprogramming these droids from whatever previous programming they had. It looks like whatever these are that are being assembled here. Again, this is the first time this factory has ever attempted to kind of manufacture them. So this is like all new programming. They're repurposing parts from other droids and stuff like that. So you're kind of getting this idea that this is all kind of the first time they're almost like prototypes of a new version of these types of droids.
Interesting.
don't like this place.
All right, next we'll go to Hick. Hick, make me a mechanics check at a difficulty of, let's see, 3 purple.
3 purple, eh?
Get fucked.
Okay then.
Yo, he
I
mech the
guess I'm
fuck.
getting
Great
outfitted
successes.
with better armor.
Yo, he mech the fuck out of those annex.
One sec here.
Wow, these droids are making weird noises.
I've never heard it.
I didn't realize these droids had Android alarms.
It's like, oh no.
I should have figured that the droids would run on iOS.
Okay, so on the conveyor belt, you're seeing, I can create like a custom item if you want just like a bunch of spare parts for use at some point. Specific items that you would notice is that you're seeing that it seems like they're being equipped with blaster rifles. So now you guys have encountered quite a few blaster rifles. I don't know that you really need another one. The other thing that you would notice would be electro staff attachments. So a type of weapon. Let's see if I can put it in the chat here.
Electro staff.
Hick just continuously grasps more and more shit until he no longer looks like an HK droid. He just has a bunch of battle attachments, and then Zoran's like, "Aren't you supposed to be the mechanic?"
Don't ask questions.
So there's
just fucking like.
How are you supposed to work the computer without any hands?
So
I
there's
have
the-
hands. They're just hidden underneath my electro staff.
No. He has like Frankie. He's like Frankie from One Piece. He's got the giant hands.
With the
and
little
then the little
hands in
tiny-
there.
come out some of the
Just
thing
tink,
to
tink.
manipulate stuff.
Oh God.
Let me use my strong hand.
Alright. So what I would just ask is, do you want to like grab one of the electro staffs?
I think you already have much more effective.
I was about to say, I don't think I need one, honestly.
Yeah, you're fine.
Like my brawl and stuff like that aren't that good anyway, so I would not
Let's
benefit.
see, how many? You got 4 successes. Okay, we're gonna do this too then.
Well, I look like a goddamn IG 200. Is it 200 or 100?
But it's good to know that they're
What
being
are the Magna
outfitted
Guards?
with electro staffs, though.
Cumbersome, unwieldy cortosis.
Zor, did you find out what they're doing with droids?
IG 100. That's the Magna Guard.
Well, it definitely seems like they're reprogramming them. It's almost like they've never run this kind of droid through this area before. I do wonder, though, what these things over here are. The light caught my attention when we walked into the room.
Check programming list.
I think it's cool that the Magna Guard lines are the same droid line as IG-88. Pretty dope. They're both IG droids.
We should
My
check
name is
program list
IG-88.
or droid to see what they changed. If
Technically,
they
they're newer
repurposed-
droids than IG-88 because they're IG 100s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not
So-
trying to have Terminator on hand.
So I want to make sure to kind of reward the roll appropriately. So added an item to your inventory, Hick, that you may
Ooh.
use later. So a piece of armor plating that you find. So this will add 1 defense to any piece of armor that you want. You'll just need to kind of take the time to put them together.
I just now noticed
Fair
that
enough.
Hick is wearing a vest.
Oh, yeah.
Hick is wearing
Droids
clothes.
can't wear clothes.
Okay.
That's a
Oh,
reason.
I mean, kind of. I think it's just like his shell, no?
Master has given Doppy a blast vest. Doppy
Doppy
is
is
free.
Bobby is free
That's funny.
to become a
Bobby
demolitionist.
will not
allow you to hurt Harry
He's free droid.
Okay, so we're up to Zell. So now, Zell, what do you want to do to open these doors? You want to brute force it? Do you want to try to actually open them through like the panels?
If there is panels to open door, I will open door with panel. If there is no panel or they are locked, I will use my melee skill to try and saw through door.
I will point out
Okay.
that these are all security droids that are currently around us, and if they perceive as a threat, they might activate. So let's try not to bust down any doors, if we can help
It's
it.
not my
There's-
problem.
There's definitely a panel, so you can try to open it conventionally, but that's up to you. It is
Well,
definitely
yeah,
locked.
that's his point. I don't want to make big waves. Just want to open door.
It's too late. Too late.
All right.
Who's
So
caressing
this
my
would-
face? Is it
I don't
Zay?
No, I can't see.
I can't speak to that. I'm sorry. Okay, so in these ones for this type of door, you're both sort of picking a lock and using the panel. So
Stop touching me, Jordan.
this would either be a computer's check or a streetwise check, just for the sort of block picking thing. I could also see like skullduggery, just because that's also kind of falls under things that are sort of like beneath, below the law.
None of
I
which
would
he
say the
has any
difficulty here is gonna be
points in.
3 purple either way.
Well, looking at my stats, streetwise is garbage. Skullduggery is garbage. I'm basically just a big tank. So I want to. That's clearly not gonna work. Even a computer, they're all basic. So
Try and get Hick over there. And do it.
I'm- yeah, I mean we can have Hick do it, or I could try and just quietly force the doors apart if they're not like super strong? With
What's
brawl?
happening?
I'm gonna go up here where Zorn is.
Yeah, I mean, if you would like to, yeah, rather than
Tear it
hacking
apart,
into the doors,
just-
like literally force them apart. Yeah, that would be athletics, which is even higher for you. That would be athletics, and I would put that at I'm gonna say 3 purple still, just because it is. I mean, you're still forcing a door open. So
All right.
Fucking A.
oh man,
Oh no.
That's a sturdy door.
Oh dear.
Well, I didn't use my melee because I wanted to use my melee because it's for yellow, but y'all were like, "Oh, security
So-
droids." So
yeah. So you're not successful in getting the door open. However, I feel like with 3 advantages, so, there must be some other benefit, like either you notice something about the actual panel, or if you want to say like you're able to like get one of your weapons wedged in there so it's like partially open.
I cracked it so I can see in the room.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah. Like I could like put enough space that I can see in between the. It's like, is there anything in there? And
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
can see
Let me
that.
go ahead and unlock and open the door.
Oh, so there's some chests in here. Robot, get over here.
Robots.
On my way.
Open this door. Do
Door
it.
shall be open. What should I use to open door?
I don't care. Just get the door open.
I'm just really
So,
interested in what these
You
are
can
now.
you can definitely do computers, since you have a higher computers, and that would be 3 purple again, just because you're
3
again hacking. the
Purple.
door.
That's
Well, technically slicing in this universe.
Yeah, it'd be
fair
slicing.
enough. All right, let's do it. Oh,
Still failed.
God damn.
Wow.
this door does not wish to
Failed
be
to-
opened.
Failed to one bad die.
Well, hold on now though. I'd say at least 1 blue passed forward from Zell because you had 3 advantages. So
Yeah,
roll me a blue die and see if you can get the success.
Okay, so I just
Click a blue die.
Yep, same roll. Just get rid of everything and roll that 1 blue die by itself.
whoop.
There you go.
There we go.
Perfect.
And you got another
Ooh.
advantage.
You got another advantage. So you have 1 success, 3 advantages. So you get the door open. So you guys are able to go in there. Now I'd give you guys at this point, if you have an idea for the advantage, you can use it however you want. Otherwise, again, you can always pass it along.
I just want to know what these are.
I just want to know what like. There's containers in here, and if they're battle droids, then that means these containers will probably be full of like weapons. Although I do see a certain very specific logo I do not like. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure it's just for the asset because this is hut space. I doubt there's an Imperial presence
Not if
there.
they were ripped off.
Oh, well, maybe. Empire
Never
doesn't.
know.
Empire's not going to do anything about the huts anyway.
They're really not, but this is important enough. And these crates come tagged. That gives me an idea.
Guys, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea.
So you checking out these chests?
Yeah, I want to look at the chests. I want to see if there's a.
I'm going to make my way over to this door
here
here and see if I can finesse this one open.
I just want to know what these things are. If they're important at all. Because they seem so weird.
We're gonna spend another whole session just like checking out boxes and fighting.
Green lights
Which
and
box
shit.
are we gonna open?
Well, I feel like this session's going to end whenever an encounter is triggered,
I feel like that too.
which is probably going to happen
Is there
soon.
is there any manifest for these, Jomi, or is it just?
So this
like,
the big crate on the far left, this big blue one, has like a digital display, and it indicates that crate is empty currently.
Okay.
And then let's see. The 2 center chests are sealed. They don't seem to have a manifest. That looks like a pretty basic bitch crate. So it's like a mag lock, not really an electronic lock, not really mechanical, but it's sort of halfway between there. It's not you wouldn't have like a panel interface, but it also wouldn't be like a typical like old school lock either.
So I could probably just tear the lid off if I wanted to.
Yep, and then let's see. And the crate on the far seems to have a standard like hut electronic lock on it. It seems to be locked as well. There's no indication as to what's in there.
Well, if they're not important, then there's probably nothing worthwhile. So we can open these. Yeah, Hick, you want to try and open these with me, or are we just gonna leave them alone? Because I could probably rip the two off the top, the lid off the other two.
Well, I
My
say we at
skills.
least give it a try.
All right, I'm gonna try my melee skill and just rip the lids off these two basic bitch crates.
I guess I'll use my computer skill to try to open this one.
All right, so for those 2 crates, I'm going to give that to you at 1 purple. They are extremely flimsy for you, Zoe.
You made the fuck out of that
Tear 'em
lay.
like tissue paper.
A triumph.
I would love to give you like basically, if you have an idea for the triumph, please speak up, because I mean, what's in these is pretty basic.
Yeah.
Zell, you rip the lids off these things. They like
Yeah,
go
just tear
flying
them up like
across the
fucking
room.
tissue paper.
Yeah.
If you could slide those advantages my way, because I'm about to try to open this door.
Yeah, he can have the advantages.
So the crates just contain. They are literally filled to the brim. One full of the most basic blaster pistols you've ever seen. The other with very basic battle helmets. These helmets, out of character for you guys, are, Rebel Alliance helmets.
Oh.
All of the equipment in here and the crates, as you notice, do bear the symbol that you guys had seen previously on Vusa in the safe house there that showed up on that monitor. Now, of course, you guys would not be familiar with the Rebel Alliance as it doesn't exist yet, but you have seen the symbol before. Out of character, you would all know that that's what it's from. In character, you would have only seen it in Vusa.
Cool.
Vusa.
And then for the crate on the right, Hick, that's going to be computers at 3 purple.
3 purple. Okie dokie.
What do you get?
Oh, darn.
Now, Zell had 2 advantages, so if you want to take one, you can.
Yeah, I'll give one to Hick and then one to.
Okie dokie. So
So
there's
roll
one
me a
blue.
blue. There you go.
Hey!
Nice.
These advantages are coming in handy.
Yep, that's why I always just say if you don't have an idea, pass them along. So let's see. Let me grab my roll table here.
Good job, Tori.
How stupid would it have been just to use the beam drill to open this crate, now that I think about it?
And destroy everything inside.
That's true.
Just cut the whole crate and anything in it in half.
Cool.
All right. Roll me another 1d100.
Ooh,
So
random
/R space 1d100.
So /R D. Sorry about that. Not a valid chat message.
Yeah, it's R space 1d100.
Oh, R space. So like that, then. What happened? Oh, okay. I'm not sure how this works.
Yeah, the /R space 1d100. No.
/R 1d100.
Yeah, so /R and then space 1d100.
100.
I don't mean to make it more difficult.
What the fuck is that?
It's that
Yeah,
fucking
like-
puffer fish that was eating carrots.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
God.
That's set to 1 on my keyboard.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wall.
28.
Oh my god.
28. Okay. And y'all ain't making this difficult. I'm just stupid. I'm just big dummy brain.
So you find let's see, you probably wouldn't be able to identify it right away. What it is a massive sculpture. So it looks ancient, like it is a relic almost.
Can one of the more artsy and knowledgeable people look at this?
Oh, sweet. We can trade that to the next random guy we run into.
I know, right?
God damn it. Are you mad that I introduced Skeeter for liking literature?
No, I just like
No,
I'm
it's
just
fantastic.
busting your balls.
It's
Josh.
just
that
kind
was
of
great.
funny.
That's great. So yeah, you wouldn't know at like first glance, but this is what it is. This is just a random artifact that is on my artifact table. So the description itself is an Arachidron sculpture was an ancient relic of immense value. So basically what you found is an old piece of art.
Worth money.
Right.
Hey, we just want to klepto that bad boy, and I feel like if we
Well,
steal,
obviously.
I'm concerned to steal shit in the middle of a hut hideout.
Fuck it.
I'm not.
That might be bad, yeah. But sculpture.
I just
I mean,
still
why-
want to know
Why
don't
what
we
these
just-
are.
Well, if we're so worried about a hut hideout, we're so worried about it. Why don't we just take what we want and then overload the fusion reactor that's powering the machines to build these droids, and we'll set it on a timer, and we'll leave and let it explode.
Now, see,
And
that's
it'll
gonna
look like an
fuck
accident.
Skeeter, and we like Skeeter.
No, it'll look like an accident, and it won't have anything to do with.
Listen, Gary, you had your chance.
All right, I'm gonna try to unlock this door now.
I just want to know what these things are.
We'll find out.
Let him try his door, then we'll find out.
What specifically, Zorn?
These on the conveyor belt up top. The things that were in the light when we came into the room.
I think they're just in the light.
Oh yeah, so this it was semi unintentional. I mean, this is sort of an indicator light, right? This is like the assembly line light.
Yeah.
These little packs are kind of what I described earlier. It's more or less like droid parts. Like it is like a droid shaped box of parts that then gets fed into the center things, and then they get
Okay.
assembled.
So then they go into here and essentially. Oh, okay, that makes more sense now. I thought for some reason I thought they were going in the other direction, like there were two lines that started down here.
Yeah, it's not the best. I didn't
That
have the
wouldn't
best
make
assets for this.
sense.
For the actual like center part, I didn't have the best assets to kind of show what I wanted, but
It's all good.
I think it's hilarious if you guys want to know. Those are actually like medical scanners. They're like MRI machine.
Nice.
What I used there. So anyway, so Koljan, yeah. So you want to unlock that door? It'll be the same thing. It'll be a either computers, streetwise, or skullduggery.
We will do streetwise, and I'll
3
use
purple, and don't forget to add a blue.
Cool. Yoink. Holy crap! I can't believe that worked.
Wow.
There you go. You got it. Awesome.
I
Now, have that guy
I
walk-
streeted the fuck out of that wise.
Yes, you did. You taught it a lesson.
So I'll give you what you see, and then if you want anything else, you have 5 successes. If you have any other ideas, this northern room kind of just has like a series of consoles to the west here,
Heck!
and then a massive computer bank up top.
Me need help with computer. Me dumb.
It's gonna take my saw and cut the computer in half. No, I'm just joking. I'm not doing that.
All right.
Just swing back and just start.
There's a lot of monitors over
doing?
here.
We need to find that R2 specialist.
Well,
So-
whenever.
Well, hopefully he had
they're
some
done with
logs
that,
here or something.
I'll go through this other door.
Wait, there's another door over there. Oh shit.
Yeah, there's one right above me.
Oh well, damn.
All right. So if you want to check these consoles in here, they're connected to like the general mainframe of the facility.
Yes. I would like to do that.
Pick.
So that'll definitely be computers, and it will be 3 purple.
Oh fuck. This bodes well. Yeah, I expected that.
Gary.
Okay. I don't need to be Gary
It's
anymore. We're
getting
just gonna
me
go
every
back to. We'll just fix that.
Then Skeeter's gonna see like, wait, your name's not Gary? You're a liar. You're a phony. You're a big fat phony.
Let's
So
see.
we're gonna spend the rest of our days being chased by fucking Skeeter writing phony on shit.
Yeah, heck, you want to help? There's so many buttons. There's just so many buttons.
Buttons that I understand. Allow me to take a crack at it.
All right, so it's going to be the same check, but I'm going to spend a dark side point.
Well, he has an advantage from me.
Yep. So add a blue from him, and then upgrade the difficulty.
I warmed it up for you.
So it's gonna be a red, a purple, and a blue.
Zay called it. I'm the guy who said I warmed it up for you. I loosened it for you.
Nope.
God
I
damn.
got it turned on. I powered it. I did most of the work.
Yeah. Turns out this is a little more complicated than smashing buttons.
Oh.
Just accumulating more advantage, though.
Are we having fun in here?
Oh, absolutely.
So much fun.
I have failed.
I heard a lot of commotion, so I abandoned that other door for a minute.
I feel like it's a security room.
So with 3 advantages though, I mean, there still doesn't seem to be. I mean, no one seems to have noticed. So I'll allow you to take another crack at it with someone else. Like if Zorn wants to try now, he can take a shot with a blue die with all those advantages. So
Computers check, right?
yeah, it'll still be
one
3
seems to
purple,
notice what, Jomi?
and I'll give you guys obviously the chance to use a light side point.
No, he said that with the advantages, like no one has noticed that we're trying to hack the computer, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do we
he
want to
really
flip a
didn't
light
wanna-
side point for it, boys?
I don't know. You got 3 blue die going your way. I think
Do
it
we get
should-
3 blue?
You got 3 advantage.
Is that how you want us to roll it, Jomi?
Well, so let's see. I'd say one of the advantages, at least, is that no one's on to you, right?
No
Okay.
one's on. No one's. The alarms have not been raised.
So I guess I give you 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Swear to God.
All right.
The story just never progressed. Fuck!
Oh my God.
The story... The story
You
just
guys
never
rolled
progresses.
too many advantages.
We're
I'm gonna use all the advantages. I'm gonna use my. shitty
Heck,
little-
try again!
I'm gonna use my
Oh
shitty little.
my
computer.
god.
We're just gonna
Okay.
continuously accumulate advantage.
I'm gonna go back to my fucking door.
For the sake of the story,
Until-
I don't think I should try again.
We're just
Go back to
gonna
my door.
we're just gonna
Fucking
accumulate
dummy.
advantage until we have
One last-
17 and we one-shot Benelli when we finally see him.
So that would be great. So I will give. So again, with 4 advantages, I'll do the same thing. Zell, you use 1 advantage you've not been detected. You can roll a computer's check with 3 blue, which is probably the only way that you would succeed at this roll.
Oh
What the fuck is this bullshit?
4
The
advantages.
brute saves you.
Oh
What the f is this?
Computer work.
What the fuck? Zell is
I
like
how
our
Zell is Russian.
Zell is our ringer. He just constantly we all try to do the shit that we specialized ourselves to do.
And he just hits the
And
one
he's
button.
just the tank that comes in and
He's the-
solves every problem.
He's like the IT guy. He's just like, move.
He just Fonzies the shit. He just bangs it, and then it
I
works.
just slap
He's
it really
got-
hard.
Nano machine, son.
He's got nano-
Oh my god.
Oh my.
So with all of that, with 2 successes and 4 advantages, this is how I envision this happening.
Nano machines, boy. Actually, that is my plan. I plan on getting cybernetic nanomachines inserted, so my brawl goes up by like 2, and then my cunning goes up by like 1.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Zell's Russian this week. My throat hurts too much to do this.
Oh my god, I can't believe
All right,
this.
so
I think
with that,
He's gonna be
with those
Russian forever, I
successes
think.
and the advantages, what I'm going to say first, Zell, you can flavor it however you punch it up on the console. You would learn that Benelli came here specifically looking for variable geometry self-propelled battle droids, which are also known as vulture droids.
Ooh.
Unfortunately,
good.
for him at least, it doesn't look like they had any. So,
Oh, good.
however, it does also indicate that he was referred to the aforementioned R2 and droid expert, and gives you the location of that lab. That lab is located behind the door that Zorn is in front of. with
Oh,
your
good.
Fuck yeah,
with
let's
your,
go.
with your advantages, I want to say, just for the sake of the story and for humor, that the door in front of Zorn just opens.
Oh,
Thank God. We didn't have to all fail this check, and then Zell just comes in.
I
And...
can't walk through the door. Oh,
Yep,
wait,
so the
it
door is
opened.
another map. So I will
Ah.
put us there. Just 1 second. All right,
I just
so
walk up and I'm like, oh, you having computer problem? Let me solve issue. Okay, it worked.
Like a good
Guys,
neighbor,
this building
Zeltor is
isn't
there.
connected to anything.
if you have computer problems, I feel bad for you.
I have 99 problems.
And a
but
Deshot
switches
ain't
on
one. Like a good
I
neighbor,
have gone up
Zeltor
again.
is there.
I just appear, saw somebody in half. What
I'm
the
s-
fuck?
You're covered. It disappears.
Turn someone just straight up into fucking mincemeat and be like, yes, this is how I help.
Okay,
You're
guys.
covered.
So,
Great.
let me see. Where am I at in my notes?
Look at all these lovely little astromech droids.
I'm gonna pop
For
in
any
my-
problem that breaks your lit, go call Zeltor to break some shit.
Can we take one? Can we please take this one?
I like this one.
Where?
No,
I've
I
been so
want to.
lonely,
I want to
girl,
hold on to my
sometimes.
advantages so I can plant thermal detonators here.
But we don't have
Alright,
any.
So in this room, as you enter,
You don't have any.
this room is obviously quite a bit smaller, but just as tall. So the ceiling is just as high. You can see there's like catwalks above.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So there's actually a second level here. To your right, as you enter, is just literally a pile of junk, like droid parts, machine parts, literal junk mixed in. Like it looks
I've
like
eaten
the-
McDonald burgers.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
space fast food wrappers.
Bothly
and
pizza.
Yep.
Bothano's Pantheroni pizza.
I have roast
Um,
beef, a chicken, some pizza.
So most of the equipment that you're seeing here is just sort of generic lab equipment. It's all very broken down and like almost looks like it's in disuse for the most part. Like these instruments have not really, like, they're all dusty. Some of the stuff has rusted. You can see some more droid specific machinery in the center. Specifically, this one on the end is like an assembly piece that would, where you could put a final droid together. This stuff looks a little bit better, but it also doesn't really look at first glance like it's been used very much. Actually, there's no reason you guys can't move around. Sorry.
Space tetanus.
Oh, that is
Just
that
give
would
us
be
all
one
day.
reason.
Get a big ass nail through his foot.
Okay, kids, time to play Find the Shiny.
All right, let's try to hack this computer now.
So there is no one here, and this does again look like. I assume I don't need to tell people in the Star Wars universe what R2 droids look like, so you can probably discern that this is an R2 droids expert's lab.
This one
Yeah,
looks just
that's
like an
all.
oversized pit droid.
Yeah, could be.
It kind of looks like one of those observatory domes.
Yo, guys, this R2 it looks like he's seen some shit. Look at his eye.
There you go.
Look at his eye.
The glimmer
It's-
in his eye is
it's
gone.
It's just gazing into nothingness.
Are we sure whole pit of trash is just?
All right,
trash and
I'm
buttons?
not attempting this computer this time. I'm just gonna look around.
Well, I mean, it could just be this as heavily locked as this place was. It could just be unlocked. I mean,
Oh, maybe.
if the
Fingers
doors
crossed.
are locked.
Here, Hick, give it a shot. You're our best hope.
So
I will
like
try
they're
to.
just
I will.
floodlights in the corners.
Hick, as you approach, you would notice that again, based on your interaction with Skeeter, this particular console has already been unlocked.
Ooh.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so more or less, this is just going to be a simple computer's check of one purple to kind of sift through and find the appropriate information that's most relevant to you.
All right, let's do it.
Then he
Hey.
fails.
Great.
Oh, I'm joking.
Fuck. Sure. Just dismantle me. I am no longer worthy.
Okay,
So
Zorn, you're just running around like, wee!
Up on the
You-
catwalks.
you find that this is the lab's owner is a Dr. Zoon, Zoon.
oh no.
It's Zorn's long lost
Dr.
brother. Zoon.
I didn't really plan that, but yeah, we could do something like that. No,
I was worried he said Zoom for a second. I'm like, there's a speedster here?
Yeah, that's what
Oh, I was gonna
thinking.
think a shitty conference call app.
I mean, isn't that kind of what like the holograms we see in like New Hope are like? It really
Yeah,
really
they're
Zoom
just
calls?
Zoom meetings with holograms.
Okay, so
Oh, God.
digging through the logs and everything, you find two specifically that seem relevant. Would you like to play them out loud?
Yes.
Yes.
So the first one comes up chronologically that sort of matches up with the dates that Skeeter probably would have given you. So it begins to play. He came in looking for vulture droids, but our last order went to someone in the Gordian Reach. I tried to impress upon him that even if I wanted to help him, I really couldn't. He cursed under his breath and mumbled something odd about the gauntlet's grasp, concealing something. I don't know. He seemed almost off his rocker. He trailed off and left before I could ask more, but I don't know how much longer he'll be here. And then you find another log entry I'd say with two advantages from the next day.
I would also like to play this out loud.
Yep. So that man
get up
came
and
back
close
after
and listen.
talking. Sorry.
So I'm gonna get up close here and listen.
So that man came back after talking to administration. I tried to reassure him that I still couldn't help him, but he changed the subject and asked about a strange substance he called Beskar. I told him I'd never heard of it, but he could take a look through my scrap pile if he wanted.
Scrap pile, here I come.
That motherfucker!
He looked at me like I was crazy when I said that, but and then it goes on.
Do you mean Mandalorian iron? I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
Like he just finds the dark
Politically
saber in the
correct
pile.
term.
This isn't the fucking best car.
Then he frantically wanted to know about Imperial blockades or any sort of barring of entry to Hutt space. I tried to find what I could in our database, but the best I could do is find that it looks like Hutt news sources are reporting that both sides are patrolling all hyperlanes leading to the mid-rim.
Interesting.
And that is the end of the log entries that are relevant to you
Interesting,
guys.
indeed.
And now I'm just digging through this scrap pile.
I feel bad for it.
Where
'Cause
is it?
if there was best car in there, that shit's probably gone.
I don't know.
I mean,
this
he
guy had no idea
offered
what the
Benelli
fuck
to
it
it.
is.
That doesn't mean that fucking Benelli actually went and looked.
All right, Zell. Let's see. Sorry, Zorn. Boy, too many Z's.
about to
God
say.
damn it.
Zill did not.
I have Zell, Zorn, and Zoon, and I have too many.
This is your problem.
Yeah.
It is not.
Now
my
where's
problem.
Zoda?
Whew. Getting
Losing
late.
my mind. All right, so give me a perception check.
Perception.
I'm gonna say it's 3 purple, but I'm gonna give you a blue because you know what you're looking for.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Oh, 2 threat.
It's probably going to be damaged.
More
We
fucking
need to
worms.
But 4 successes.
Yeah. So, with 4 successes, you dig through this pile, and you I picture, you're like throwing empty beer cans over your shoulder, and the occasional
Finding-
like droid arm,
Yeah,
and then
but-
eventually you just hold it up, and covered in dirt and grime, maybe even like some guaca sauce on it, is
Oh,
sure enough
God.
at the bottom of the pile a small chunk of Beskar.
What
Yes!
the actual fuck?
Look at this. This guy didn't know what he was missing.
You just hear me yelling off in the distance. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh man, there was totally one in here.
Are you, Carabas? Are you kidding me? This idiot just had Beskar lying in a frickin' scrap pile.
Yeah, apparently it was hiding underneath a protocol droid arm. Funny enough.
Friggin', what the hell?
Yeah, no, it had 6 fingers too. I'm not sure who needs a 6-fingered protocol droid, but hey.
Oh, I can think of a use for a 6-finger protocol droid. I'm just
Pretty
kidding.
Whoa.
All right. So, the threats, I think the threats would be things that were actually noticeable in this case. So the first one is that the console that you were just checking across the room back where the log entries played starts again flashing some sort of alert light.
Uh-oh.
The other threat would be that probably, I don't know, the door is pretty thick. I don't know if you would hear it, but you would get the sense that someone that wasn't in the main floor that's outside this door where you came from is now there.
Well, let's go say hi.
I
Peek
think
our
we
head
oughta-
out there.
I don't know.
Send in the lamp.
No, better plan. Lead them inside smaller room to a choke point. I land on catwalk, jump down, and start killing everyone.
I'm gonna
That was a
hide
big
amongst the
get.
pile of rubble.
No,
over here.
see, Zell, here's what we need you to do. We need you to take out this lamp and take its place.
Just tip it over.
All right.
Just push it into the scrap pile.
I will peer through the door and see what we're looking at. 'Cause
Perception check.
I have a fairly decent idea. Would that be a
Hmm.
perception
Let's see
check,
here.
Tony?
Yep. So give me perception. I'll just say 2 purple.
Cool. Are you fucking kidding me?
Your eyes not work.
Oh no, no, no.
His
So-
eyes fell out of head. He cannot see.
The one time.
let's say this. So, with failures, you're not able to specifically identify anyone. Like you're not able to
Like you
see a
can see
specific
them, but
person.
you can't tell what they are specifically.
What you get with the advantages, I think, is like you have no idea who's out there, but you can definitely get the sense, like you hear just a little bit that that they're looking for you. Would be the advantages. Like you can tell something about it. It's like whoever's out there, they're probably looking for you guys.
Okay,
It's
cool.
like he just put his ear up to the door and he can hear what's going on, but he didn't actually
Yeah,
look.
like he couldn't really get an idea how many there are or their specific goal, but just kind of over here is like, oh, they must be in here somewhere, something like that.
All right. I'm going to shut the door.
Skeeter.
And
We're
I'm going to let
I'm
everyone
gonna
know,
go top
guys, I think we're about to have company.
If fucking Skeeter sold us out, I'm taking my book back.
I'm gonna get on top of one of the catwalks, Jeremy.
I'm gonna just mount up here by the door.
Yeah, I'm
I
going
wanna-
to
I
I'm
want
going to
a
stay
high
right here so
advantage.
I'm within jetpack range of the catwalk and also I can see when someone comes in.
Let's see how many. Yeah, what 3 advantages? Okay.
I have 4 that I saved for myself.
Yeah, thanks.
So just in the interest of kind of answering your question a little bit, and because you have the advantages, I think from the console across the room, you hear the loud whisper of Skeeter. Hey, y'all in there?
Skeeter?
Hey, there's a couple of guys headed your way. I wanted to give you a heads up.
Yeah, I think we heard them on the other side of the door. You know what they're here for?
I don't know. They didn't tell me. I just overheard them talking to someone from the administration offices.
Thanks for the heads up.
Freaking Benelli was talking to administration.
I just didn't want. I didn't want them to catch you after you helped me out.
Yeah, man. How's the book?
I think this can wait.
Oh my God! Let me tell you.
Okay, well, I'm going to get ready.
I know, right? It's so
I'm going to
good.
get ready for someone to try and breach the door.
I'm just gonna sit back and like have some popcorn, shrimp, or something. I'm just chilling, just listening to conversations.
Just a couple of us preparing for war and us geeking out over some love story.
And I'm just chilling.
I mean,
sitting
you
on
did
the
have
floor.
6 days to read it.
True.
So you
Well,
definitely.
actually, I've had it since like one of our second planets we went to or some
So
shit,
you've had
man.
plenty of
For a
time to
while.
read it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just sitting on the catwalk, feet dangling off the side, just munching on some shit, something I found or whatever.
Just
Why-
fucking like, and that twist.
Why are you
The
up on the
part where the
catwalk?
princess loses her ear. Oh my God!
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I guess you have a pistol, but it seems kind of weird to just be waiting up on the catwalk. If anything, you
All
should
right. So
be
how do you
perched by
guys
the door.
want to do this? Are you going to go out? Do you want to try to lure them in? Like, what's going on?
Nope, we're gonna wait. If they're looking for us,
And
they're gonna have to come in here.
He
Eventually.
did say there were just 2, right?
Got a couple.
He said a couple.
Yeah, couples usually 2.
How many threats have we been getting?
I feel like Zorn and Zeltor should switch spots.
I mean, we can do that. I can sit by the door and pretend to be a lamp. That's what we'll do. I'll run another stealth check. I'll use one of my advantages to run a stealth check.
I feel like that's what Hick's about to do. Hick's about to run a stealth check too.
He's just hiding in the scrap pile.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
hiding in the scrap pile. I want to run a stealth check with my lamp.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here, just be like,
I want to.
because I can pull it off. I'm a droid, so.
So because I love the lamp and this, I love Hick's idea of just sort of blending in with the junk. I love these ideas. So both of you give me a stealth check with 2 purple difficulty.
I'm gonna use my. I'm gonna use
Okey-dokey.
2 of my 4 advantages.
Okay, go ahead.
And give the other 2 to Hick.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, can I get 2?
My
I am
God.
And he got another one.
I'll let it happen. I'll let it happen.
So 2? 2
Yeah,
good for me?
go ahead. Go ahead.
Woo! Yeah!
All right. So, Hick, you look every bit like a part of this pile. You lay yourself out just so that no one would even know the difference. And Zell, you are free to move about as a lamp, I guess.
I'm just gonna stand by the door as a lamp.
Just
So
I'm
just
the other lamp.
Gotcha.
Alright.
I'm this
I-
other lamp right over here. I'm this lamp.
me
Over here.
watching Hick like hunker down into the scrap pile.
Just
I guess it's paying off that I haven't done any maintenance on him in a while.
you owe me.
It's plenty.
So my
You owe
plan.
me.
My plan is if
Yeah,
they
that's
try to come through the door, since you 2 are so well hidden and Zorn is basically up top on the high ground, I can confront whoever comes through the door if they come in normally. And if they come in blasting, I'm going to do the old Mandalorian shoot and fly back tactic.
And then
I'm just-
Obi-Wan Kenobi just drops in. Hello there.
I'm just fucking mounted up on the railing here with my blaster rifle.
I think this is the most prepared we've been for any encounter.
And they come in.
They
through the
come in.
skylight. Ah!
All right. So
3 hours later, like, they're still
After-
fucking looking. They just left.
I guess they're not here. So
Fucking Cole Jan tries to be a mannequin. He just stands really still. They just kind of walk around him. That's the weirdest droid I've ever seen. All right. Now they're not here. All right.
And they're like, God damn,
they
that's
keep making
the...
these droids more and more lifelike.
It was like, that's the ugliest droid I've ever seen. And as they walk past me, you see a single tear go down my face.
All around me are
Dun,
familiar faces.
All right.
Oh no.
You're the
so
best droid in my eyes. That's the one.
all right. So after a time, the door will open. No one comes through, but you hear a voice from the far side. And again, since Zorn's out of sight and you guys rolled stealth, you just hear the voice yell through the door, "You alone?"
Yeah, it's just
Yep, it's just me. You know, it's your boy Gary. Just
Gary, smell you later, losers.
I feel like
actually, I'm fairly confident in my abilities of negotiation here, so we're gonna roll with this one and be like, yeah, are you guys looking for something?
Listen, we'll back you up if there's a fight. Don't worry.
I was just cleaning up some of Zune's workshop here, Mr. Zune. No, wait, I got a better idea. No, Mr. Zune, no here.
No.
Oh no!
yes.
Instead of Windex, transparent steel decks.
I need more lemon pledge. All right, so
Are you guys looking for Mr. Zune because he's not currently here?
so he yells through again. He's like, well, "Come out!"
You come in.
Wait, did you say that in character?
No, I'm going. No, I'm going.
All right, good.
Why don't you come up here and beg me? No, I'm gonna be like, I'm in the middle of work here. I'm trying to clean up the workshop.
All right, so let me do this. Let's see, what did you guys roll for stealth? We each had
I'm about to have a hella good deception check.
Oh, no. This is great.
All right, so throw me deception check at 2 purple difficulty.
Uh huh. Do I get a boost?
Oh yeah, you should. Let's see. Yeah. I'll say 1 blue because I have an idea for the other ones.
Okay. I kind of want to roll a light side point for this because I really want this to work.
Do it. Go for it.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
All right, upgrade your
I mean, I'm a fucking
ability.
lamp. Picks in a fucking
Woo!
dirt
Oh,
pile.
there you go.
Almost didn't.
2 successes. All right.
Good lord.
So I'm going. So he's like convinced that. So your part of this is good. I'm going to see if he. Let's
Hold
see.
on.
I'm gonna roll
In the
perception.
time that was happening, I want to, while I'm holding my blaster, I wanted to pick up the protocol droid arm that Zorn threw back, so it looks like I'm carrying something.
Sure, that's fine. No problem.
Hell
The
yeah.
6-fingered protocol droid. Oh,
Yep.
All right. So I think this is a fair check for his perception.
Get fucked.
He didn't notice shit. So your deception check works, and he also has no idea that the others are there. So let me move him in. So before you guys destroy him, he walks in the door, and
It looks familiar.
yeah, he has a blaster pistol trained on you, and he says, "Who are you?"
I'm just Gary, the janitor. I'm just cleaning up Mr. Zune's workshop. Who are you? You don't look like one of the other employees. I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Nice. The old switcheroo. Love it.
You looking pretty sus over there.
Deflect and redirect, guys.
He comes up and looks you over. He goes over the junk pile and looks all around and doesn't see anything. Goes right up. I feel like he goes right up to Zell and looks right at the lampshade and very scrutinous, but then just
Just a normal lampshade.
That's a lamp.
and he's like,
This lamp don't turn
This
on.
is the strangest lamp I've ever seen.
This lamp don't turn on. Who made it? It has no manufacturer.
Why does this lamp have chainsaw arms?
Well, you don't like
And
modern
so-
art? Jeez, you guys don't have any appreciation for the classics. Have you guys read Beneath the Caldronian Moon, a Modern Lovers epic? Fucking no class.
So
No,
good.
You fucking plebe. Goddamn muggle.
And he asks, have you seen the Shad and a droid and a Mandalorian by any chance?
Oh, you mean the guys that made this mess?
What did they do? I mean, you rolled a good deception, so I got to roll with it.
Oh, well, they took... Well, first of all, they made a mess, rummaged through Mr. Zune's things, and then left. One of them threatened to eat me. That might have been that Deshade or whatever the hell you just said. I'd never seen one before.
Sounds about right.
Like he just hears someone say that, but he just doesn't acknowledge.
Swear to God, if I could avoid this fight... I'm kidding. I want him to be a little closer, because if things get hairy, I'm going to throw this protocol droid arm at him and then shoot him.
I still want to kill somebody with that Hydra spanner.
So he like looks back. He like looks at you one last time and then calls back through the door. You know, I don't think they're in here.
And then the rest of them come in. That's impossible. We saw no one. I don't know.
Yeah, you hear his buddy call back, and his buddy's like, I don't know where else they could be. Are you sure?
Look again. Well, get in here and help.
They might have used the back entrance.
There's a back entrance? Where's that?
Yeah, there's one over by the console over there.
What?
He's luring them in.
Oh my God, that's still... Oh.
Miss said.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
And he calls back. He's like, hey, come in here and cover me.
All right, I would
All
think
coming
Zorn
together.
should focus on that one, and then I can take this one.
Yeah, I'm just aiming right at this
Alright,
dude.
So another guy steps through with a blaster pistol trained on you guys.
On me,
and-
specifically, because I didn't see anyone else.
Yes, correct. At you.
Meanwhile, I'm just laying up on the catwalk aiming right at this dude.
Hey, you'd be
Don't
surprised how many people
fucking
actually
miss.
saw that part.
I
So
cannot
what I'll
guarantee
say
anything.
is basically at this point,
Once he realizes there's no back entrance, that's when shit's gonna have to go down.
right. So
Glock
he's gonna
grenade.
go over here and he's gonna be like, I don't see any back entrance. And then he looks back over, and I think that at this point it would be either you guys, do you want to start combat directly, or do you want to do something else?
I do. He's close.
Let
to me.
him
I just
kill
wanna
with the
reach out.
hydro spanner.
Oh God, you
No,
know
I
what?
just wanted, well, I was gonna save that for like a melee grab, but I just want to fucking, because all my attacks are melee now. I can't make brawls anymore. I just want to fucking wheel out with this fucking chainsaw, just pop it out like fucking Chainsaw Man from the goddamn anime, and just go, just cut straight into him. That's what I want to do.
Didn't you?
I would say let
trust
me.
the hunter.
I mean, he's already focused on me, so I guess
Exactly.
I guess
Give
that
me
would
his
work
sneak
out.
attack. Let the lamp do its work.
Okay. So I have time if you guys want. We can do like one round of combat tonight. And
It's
then-
1 o'clock.
You want to stop here?
Yeah,
Good.
I
Yeah,
would like to
that's
stop.
a good idea.
No problem.
That way we could just go straight to combat next
I
time.
was
and keep
honestly,
going.
Zell was just eager to kill someone, so I just.
Well, I mean, I can just
offer.
roll. We can go into combat, but I can still roll for the surprise attack before we start initiative.
True.
Sure.
Yep,
That's
let's do
fine.
that.
Let's do so. I was actually going to say that anyway. So I was going to say we're jumping to combat, but then Zell would get the initial attack sort of out of the combat order. So let's just do that first.
What's the difficulty? Because
I mean-
I passed the spell stealth check, so I think it'd be like 1.
Yeah, I would say it's still 2 difficulty, but because of the stealth, I'll give you an upgrade on your ability.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
Voice.
Land that hit, baby.
Where's what? You're clicking what I want you to click. Roll dice. Okay, there's that, and then I upgrade ability. Correct?
Yep.
Mhm.
Upgrade ability. I get 1 green dice and 4 yellow dice.
Like it's 2 purple.
Yo.
Oh my God.
Fucking
And he
12
still has a threat.
damage. Fuck the threat. I don't give a shit. Oh, this is such a great. I'm so
It's just
happy.
a
This
chainsaw
worked out.
man
This
through
worked out
something
so
As
well.
you jump towards him with the with the
He
fucking
immediately just.
chainsaw blade.
Ah!
It's like, wait a minute,
Fucking
why is that lamp
instant
making
death.
chainsaw noises?
Yo.
All right, please, could you? Okay, so you one-shot this guy. Please describe what this looks like.
So he's like standing there. He comes in. He's got his pistol trained. There's no back door. What are you talking about? He lifts his blaster
Shit.
rifle, and then you just hear a shriek, and then it's the fucking saw like does just come out from the side, like Pinsir from fucking Pokemon with the fucking head, and it just grabs him.
Oh
Cuts him
yeah.
straight in half.
Just church.
Blood goes everywhere. Organs fucking spray out. Blood just spraying like in the damn like in animes, just going fucking everywhere.
Jesus.
Every single one of these games is always every single thing with Zeltor is much more violent and gory than I expect it to be.
Well, I'm playing this shot with chainsaw arms. What do you want from me?
I feel like Cold Jen you're just standing there and it's just like blood splattering all over you.
Kind of wish I just shot him. I feel bad for the guy.
He would still be alive too, because he's got no HP, but he'd be cut in half. He wouldn't kill him right away. He'd be like, eh,
That's why I said I kind of wish I just
kill.
shot the guy. Feel kind of bad.
Yeah, just like I think we'll end with this buddy turning around and just being like, "No, Jimmy."
Just
No.
holy shit!
Damn, he
Realize
was-
he's fucking stuck in here.
Tomorrow.
He was 2 days from retirement.
Everybody you guys fight is 2 days from retirement.
Anybody who gets one shot at is 2 days from retirement. That's
Yeah.
fucked, you know that? Come on, Joey.
Surprise,
anyone who dies
motherfucker.
is immediate-
He just proposed to his girlfriend of 10 years.
He was gonna he proposed. They were gonna get married. He had a cruise plan because he only had 2 days to his retirement. He was gonna get like 40,000 credits and pension. He was gonna be living the high life, and then gets cut in half by a lamp.
A chainsaw
That's
arm.
That's how he's gonna be
lamp.
remembered at his memorial. He got killed by a lamp.
I still
What
go
a
back to the
fucking
one time where you rolled up to that dude's feet and he goes, "Well, that's not a lamp.
No, I am not.
That's a Deshaun."
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi right there, mate.
All right.
That's not a lamp. I love how everyone's final words when I do something like this is, "That's not a lamp," and then they die.
No, his
It's not.
his final words were
Yeah, it was a blah 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 blah.
your words
Oh,
to him
sorry.
were.
Hang on.
Surprise,
If we're doing
motherfucker.
YouTube safe, then his final words were.
All right, are we good?
Yeah, we got that.
Oh man.
There's gonna be like a whole army outside. There's only 2 guys,
Probably.
there's like 5 of them out.
But
I'm
now
saying
we've
these
got
kids
now
are
we've
guys
got a
who wanna pick up
bottleneck
body
we can
parts.
lure them into.
Thanks a lot, guys. Good stuff.
Absolutely.
It was
I always
delicious.
have to make things violent because this is Star Wars. It's just blaster rifles and cauterized wounds. There's not
Real
blood.
shit. I did not intentionally build my character to talk his way out of things.
I love it though. I
Well,
love
to
the way
be
you're
fair, you haven't
behaved.
used your jetpack in combat yet either.
I was about to, if I
Well,
failed the deception check, I was going to have to do that.
But you pass, which just opened up the door for the tank to do what he does, which is great because I've been waiting to fucking use. How many like 2 or 3 days, wasn't it, Jomi? To come up with the fucking
Yeah, so I was like trying to figure out like the stats for the thing, and I was like, I just kind of want the stats to be, equal, but I want them to obviously be more powerful some other ways. Yeah, it was cool. I really liked the idea. So
What's
Best
up
thing
with
about it, it
the
actually does more damage than it did before.
What's up with the cannot deal strain damage thing though?
Because it's not melee, it's not a brawl weapon anymore. Because Van Blades can deal strain damage, but now that the Van Blades have been modified with the
Right.
chain with the vibro saw, now they can't do strain damage. So I can't
Oh.
use brawl with him anymore unless it's just my bare
And-
fist.
And to be completely fair, to you, Indy, the damage is the same. It's just that for whatever reason it wasn't calculating correctly before.
Yeah, now it's doing it right.
So it's doing it correctly now. I figured out what was wrong, and so yes, you will be destroying people even worse than you were before.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's kind of the point. I didn't make it a shot to go through and just be like, hi,
My name's Clarence. I'm here to help
A
assist
Deshaun
you in
named
this
Clarence would be
situation.
hilarious.
I'm here to talk about.
Um,
I'm here to talk about your current student loan forgiveness.
see, it appears to me that you've reached a level cap, and this area is just too high for you, so you're gonna have to go now.
And he just slowly stabs him.
All right, fellas, I'm ready to
Staring
sign
him
off.
straight in the face.
It's late.
I gotta
let's
go
do
too, guys. So thanks
Alright,
a lot. Have a good night, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah,
this was
later.
wonderful. I
Yeah.
can't wait to do it again.
Oh,
I
this
know.
is
You guys
I
next
love
week?
this game.
later, guys.
Always so fun. Have a good one,
I
everybody.
have a blast every time, guys. So take care.